I think that's live. Looking pretty live. Well, it's certainly not dead. And it's been another month. Welcome to Quarantine Day 1,867. Who even keeps track anymore? I hope everyone is doing well, relatively speaking. But the most important thing is, well, you know, staying safe. Staying safe, safe and healthy, that's the main thing. And of course, washing your hands. That too. That's a super important one. Do as Dr. BT says. So, but it's always nice to have like these little escapes for us to dive in and get away from it all. Instead of having to deal with actual viruses, we deal with imaginary monsters and what terrible things this imaginary swamp can do to my 4 players. Speaking of which, to quickly recap, in the muck of the swamp within the smuggler's hut, a battle ensued between pirates and the crew of the mistress. The crew, while on the defensive, was able to repel the pirate attackers, sending them into a retreat. The weary troupe separated with their new friend, the tabaxi Hummingbird, and made their way back to base camp, where they were able to rest and recuperate. The crew set out for a map location simply marked as the altar. There they found a stone lantern on a small island surrounded by chest-high water, swamp water. I know it's like, you know, it's water, swamp water. There's different types. Like, I'll tread into pool water. I'm not going to tread into swamp water. Different, you know, very different reality there. Lighting the stone lantern, they soon discovered it could rotate and detect small motes of radiant light in the surrounding space. Though no sooner than collecting the first mote, they were assaulted by a horde of skeletons. This grueling encounter would see the crew members grievously wounded, along with their dwarven comrade, Rongrim, knocked unconscious. Though, ultimately, Nyx would place the killing blow to fell the remainder of these skeletal attackers. Regrouping, the crew placed the collected motes, the obtained motes, into the lantern, revealing an arcane-touched fallen tree. In haste, Nyx reached out for this tree, suffering a burst of trapped lightning energy, which I believe did like 23 points of damage. That's, yeah, terrible. Let's see. With the arcane trap essentially disabled, a cautious Iriana collected 2 additional keys from the husk of the fallen tree, bringing your current number up to 5. 5 of however many. As you each stand here in the midst of this darkened swamp, roughly mid-afternoon, what would you like to do? The day is yours. And I believe, and that's right, for those who weren't paying attention last week, everyone leveled up to level 4 and got new fun tricks and abilities. Hopefully we'll see some of those today. But anyways, for you guys, you 4, like I said, it's midday. It's a little darkened here because of how dense the trees are in this particular space. But what would you like to do? Where would you like to get going, get doing?
Well, we only have about half the resources. Don't think I want to trek all the way up. At the same time, it'd be nice to do something before going back to the camp. Well, you guys just want to explore the area?
Everybody else there?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, talk amongst yourselves. Whatever you want to do is fine.
That's right. Technically, Nyx, your ears would probably still be ringing after, you know, taking all that. Well, yeah. But there's still 2 others who aren't entirely dead. So what's the verdict? Ashleen suggested exploring the immediate vicinity. What about the rest of you? You guys should be able to see the map right now. Yeah, you guys should be able to see the map.
And do you think that there is anything around that we could use on a journey?
I'm not sure there would be or not, but it might be worth scouting the shores of the lake, or else going to the southeast and looking at that. There's a couple. Looks like there's some groves of trees and some intertwined river or something. Just see if there's anything there.
Then I would suggest we make whatever search quick and then move forward.
Sounds fine with me. Other option is go back to the camp, and then and if we assume we're done with the south side of the island, pack the camp up, try to ship the boat up, park it upstream next to this cave that I think is the only place that's marked that we haven't explored, and we'll be close to the tower. Otherwise, we're gonna have to trek all the way from camp up north.
I assume you're referring to the Gaulden cave?
Yeah. And I'm assuming that we can relocate our base camp, or is that a no?
You absolutely can. Yeah, you can definitely have Pog and Mr. Finn tear down the camp. It would take time, but they can definitely do it.
So, theoretically, go to the camp and then take a boat, right? We have a boat instead of trekking through the swamp again, because I hate the swamp. It is the worst.
Technically, you guys... technically you guys are always carrying that canoe with you. Because, with the four of you together, you're always essentially just carrying it. So you guys always have that small boat. Nothing big, but a small little rowboat with you. But go ahead, Nick. Sorry.
No, I was just saying, I think that's a good idea to move the camp up north, so that way we don't have to, if we're done down here, if we think we're done, we did all the things south of the Bullywug village, right? So I think that's a good idea.
If it takes time to move the camp, maybe if we head home now, it's like late morning, I think you said, and then we get back to the camp by like noonish, and then help them pack up, move maybe? I don't know.
We could also spend the night on the ship before we make camp somewhere else. Might be a little bit safer.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay. So in that case, if you guys are heading back to camp, to the base camp to essentially get things moved, who would be helming the check back toward camp?
That would be not me.
I know. Those checks can be vicious. And of course, the other question would follow up with that would be, what pace would you like to set? Fast pace, normal pace, or a steady pace? Or sorry, fast pace, steady pace, slow pace.
Well, Nyx is in such good shape, so maybe we shouldn't hurry up. We should not go too fast.
I say whatever you guys want to do, but decide?
Normal pace.
I have 2 spell slots left. I can cast Cure Light Wounds on 2 people.
Let's see, and that's definitely an option you can do, depending on who you definitely feel needs it. Looking around the party, it's up to you guys to decide, if the rest of you guys to decide if you feel like you really need that healing right now, if it's something you want to wait on to.
I also have 13 points of lay on hands, so
if we're just gonna go to the camp and heal up, so you might as well. All right. A lady doesn't ask. I think you're supposed to give.
Give what?
I believe you're supposed to heal the lady.
That's dissentation.
You can just go back to the camp. It's fine. I'm good.
How badly is everybody hurt? I can't see anything or how injured people are, so.
I could use a breather.
Probably better just to I can heal you now, and then I won't have the spell slots if we get into an encounter.
You can also,
Or
you
if we
also
get
have
into
the
an
option.
encounter,
You also have the
Hmm?
option of, if you wish, you also have the option of short resting.
does that get anybody their health back? Or that
We
lets you use
can
your...
hit dice.
Yeah, you would use your hit dice. So they can. So essentially, you can use up your hit dice, recover a bit of health. I know there's some abilities that recharge during short rests, depending on your particular class. You can save your spell slots for if you feel like you really, really need them.
Long rest, how many you get all your hit dice back at that point?
Half of your spent hit dice.
Right. I mean, why don't we just head back to the camp, and then if we run into trouble, and if you want to heal me, Ashley, you can do that. But otherwise, don't waste the energy.
I mean, either one's fine with me. Just whichever's going to be the most useful.
All right, let's just go.
Okay. So the question comes back to who wants to helm.
Right.
It's like everybody's afraid of just letting the group down.
I should
Her
take
hair's
point
still
on
smoking. Nix is like, I can do it. It's fine.
Rongrim also volunteered. I heard.
That's better then.
Okay. So Rongrim, how would you like to lead everybody back to camp?
I believe the consensus was a normal pace.
Mm-hmm.
So from there, I would like to. Oh God, it's tough trying to maintain the accent.
You got to practice, man.
I know it's been a while. We'll go at a normal pace, and I'm going to pretty much just kind of be keeping an eye out through the. I want to run a nature check, but I want to kind of use the forest, use the swamp as kind of a guide on the way back. Kind of like basically kind of retrace their steps going backwards.
Okay. Go ahead and
Follow. I mean, the river goes with camp, and we're on the lake, so just float down the river, which should be fine.
everything.
True,
floats
but
down
keep
here.
in mind this is still unfamiliar territory.
True.
All right. Go ahead and give me a nature check, Rongrim. Let's see. Oh, you're on Whisper. But that is a dirty 20. It looks like. So I know some of you are on Whispers because we were doing tests for checks and everything. But yes, that's a dirty 20. Okay. So Rongrim, you feel like you've gotten definitely a better hold on the terrain here. As you're getting better at like identifying anything that might be dangerous, anything that stands out that is unnatural, subverting pit traps and dangerous vines, dangerous flora and fauna as you are making your way up. Let's see, I believe that was because you guys are just getting a steady pace, so that's 2. I'm trying to remember if the river flows. Actually, you should have 1 extra tile because the river flows the river flows toward the east. So you actually get 1. If you're following on the river, then yeah, you get 1 extra tile there. So pretty uneventful trip. I know it's. I understand your paranoia because I have tortured you guys a little bit. Well, technically the dice have tortured you. I have not done anything. I just build the world. But anyways, you guys are able to safely return to the camp. It's still, let's see, I think about 2 hours have passed for you. So still, it's dipping past mid-afternoon now. But returning to camp, you see that Pog and Mr. Fenn are busy with their work, doing their regular general tasks around camp. And of course, as they see you, like Pog, hey, Mr. Fenn, they're back. Hey, ooh, and looking at you, Nix. What's wrong with your hair?
It's fine. It's nothing. It's just, it's really humid in that swamp is all. And then I can't do anything with it.
Yeah, sure. I have problems with my hair as well. And he kind of like just puts his hand through I mean, even without the swamp, it definitely looks like it's grungy, kind of grimy-ish hair. Just kind of waves through it. Can't do anything with it. I'll take any tips if you got any.
Well, she points to her own head. When you shave half of it, there's just less you have to actually work with, you know? So there's always an option.
Yeah. Pulls out a knife and, yeah, I should just shave the half of it. Please, don't give him any additional ideas. He's an odd person to be with. You understand, right? But I hope things have fared well for you, Mr. Fenn. Like, putting a pot, just putting a pot on. I assume your morning went, looking at each of you, well enough. You're all still here. How goes it?
It was a bit rough, we could say that much.
I guess that was to be expected, right?
I guess.
Should I be sending anything back to... Should I send anything back to the ship? Anything I should be concerned about next time they make their rounds?
This would probably be a good point to mention that we're thinking of packing everything up and moving it up north to be closer to the other end of the camp, or the other end of the island.
Oh, Pog and I can certainly manage with that. I think we can get it done in about, I'd say 4 hours. 4 hours if you have the time to spare, or we can take care of it ourselves, and we can move it. And he kind of on his side, he has like kind of like a carbon copy of the map that you guys have. Let's see, how far up north are you thinking? I'll put on I'll actually go back to the map so you guys have a point of reference.
Well, assuming we're probably going to spend more time in the tower than we are in the cave, what would you guys think to starting somewhere fairly close to the tower, maybe not next to the tower in case there's unpleasant things up there? But what about something like there or something?
Oh, can
She's
you click
gonna
it?
point to the map on the same place.
Can you click it again so I can see that? Oh, right here?
Well,
Are we able to take the ship up that like little channel?
Well, it'd be a tight fit, but we can definitely make it happen. Worst case scenario, we can get close on the northern side of that channel.
I mean, or we could just go like here. This is pretty,
yeah,
not too far from any place there, and then that's close to the tower and the cave and the village, and we already went to the tree and the other places, so
yeah, that'd be fine too.
All right, sounds good. And he marks it on the map. In that case, we'll be making our way that direction. I'll go ahead and send out a missive for them to move further along the shore. And he goes ahead and he takes out a pistol, a little different from like some of the standard pistols you've seen from Belka, and he packs it with a red powder, and when he fires it, goes up into the sky, 40 yards, 60 yards, until suddenly, like there's this red puff, this red cloud, and you can see like slowly kind of raining down back to the surface. That'll at least give them a heads up that we are making moves. They'll send a boat, they'll send a small rowboat, and we'll pass the message along.
Okay, sounds fair.
But why don't you go ahead and catch your breath first? Will you be staying with us long? Shall I prepare anything else in the meantime?
I think we'll just be staying long enough to get the camp situated up there and then head out first thing in the morning once the camp's been moved. Is that what everyone else is thinking?
Well, of course, we'll still have to actually travel up that direction. But I assume we can, once the boat comes along, we'll all travel together, and then we'll establish a camp and be good to go from there.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable to me.
Okay. So, I'd say for the sake of brevity, so I'd say like less than an hour goes by before a small crew on a rowboat comes along shore, comes along shore from the drunken mistress. Over the course of like 4 hours, you're able to essentially tear down the camp with your help as well. Pack everything in, take him back on the 2 rowboats, pull him back to the drunken mistress. Because I assume that's what you guys were planning to do.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, pack everything up, move it onto the big ship, sail the big ship up the coast, and then unpack everything.
Okay.
Spend the night on the ship before unpacking if we get up there late at night, so we don't have to unpack and set up in the dark.
All right, yeah, that's easy enough. Let's see. Move that right there. So I just gotta move all this stuff around. But yeah, easy enough. I'd say by the time for everything to essentially go by, it does take time. But as you guys do come back onto the ship, of course, there is Captain Thrun, who hasn't seen you in a few days. Actually, at this point now. And of course, like there's the other workers from the crew. Oilik, Oilik and Varga are maintaining they're like making like small little minor adjustments and minor repairs to the actual ship itself. Valna, who is, I'm trying to remember what her title was. What was she on this ship? Oh, Valna, as you come up, she's like keeping count of like the supplies and everything. And Ida essentially just stands there looking really menacing with a sword across her back. But as you do come along shore,
I was initially worried when I saw your flare go up. But essentially, if you're here trying to move things around, that must mean that we're doing something good. At least, I certainly hope so.
I believe so. We've got 5 keys, and I think we're getting closer to the point at which we can enter the tower.
5 keys? My. Well, I can't really debate with those kind of results. Honestly, this is going much better than I assumed.
Well, there is an angry lady loose on the island who probably wants to kill us, but that's small things aside.
Angry lady? A native? I would assume.
No, she's actually the escape mage that my organization is looking for.
Ooh, that sounds like bad news for, well, her. Was there anyone else with her? Was she here by herself?
She had a few helpers. Half of them are dead, and half of them fled with her.
Mage sympathizers, I assume. Well, regardless, we're still making great progress. If only we knew how many keys there were. But perhaps
Yeah, I was going to ask you that, but I guess you don't know either.
I only know so much, unfortunately. Perhaps if you were to pay a visit to the tower itself, you might be able to see how many keys are needed. Then again, they are geometric shapes after all. How about the locals? Have you made any friends?
But we still owe the guy in the Bullywog village a thing. He wanted a magical trinket, of which we found several, in exchange for his key, if I recall correctly, since I wasn't part of the negotiation party. And then there's that cave, which might also have a key. You check those out. So we know there's at least one, if not several more keys that we are missing.
He specifically asked for something magical.
No, he has something shiny.
Yeah, he just wants something shiny.
I wish I had
We can
something.
just. We'll figure out what to give him later. I mean, It's
Maybe
not a big-
maybe you and Rongrim can whip up some sort of a clockwork thing that sparkles.
Oh, like a wind-up toy. They'll probably think that's magic.
Give me the right tools or ingredients, I could come up with something.
Actually, I think that is something that the two of you actually easily could do.
Yeah, I can definitely do that as part of Rock Gnome.
I was like, huh.
Great.
But that's up to you. That's up to him to see if he likes it.
I have an extra tinderbox I'm not using since I can start fires with mine. So if you guys want to use that for, I don't know if they think a tinderbox is cool. I have no idea how sophisticated bullywugs.
That might be interesting. And I guess that'll be up to Rongrim and Nyx to figure out what you guys actually create, what the two of you actually create together. And I will be actually interested to see how that goes. So, but you guys are able to, if you guys are spending the rest of the day with the ship, I'd say you would definitely be able to long rest, giving you your effective level up. I'll go ahead and, where's my automatic rest button? There we go. All spell slots have been replenished. All lost hit points have been replenished. Half your spent hit dice have been restored. Always nice. So I say during the long rest, what have you guys done? Since you're technically safely long resting on the ship, and the crew is doing the heavy lifting in regards to keeping out watch and things like that. Since you're the landing party in a sense.
How much progress can I make reading this book?
Depends. You're full elf or half elf?
Half.
I'd say if you I'm saying at the risk of if you don't want to risk getting exhaustion, you could probably dedicate I think 2 hours. I have to check the basic rules on that, but I feel like if you're for your long rest, you could dedicate 2 hours to it. Otherwise, I say throughout the general day, you could probably dedicate a total of 6 hours to reading your book.
Okay, so then 2 hours from the rest portion, and then 6 hours from just the sailing trip up there or something.
4 hours. 4 hours from everything else. So 6 hours
Okay.
total.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay, that sounds good.
So you'll spend the time reading up on your book.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. In that case, who else is handling anything? Iriana, is there anything you wish to handle during your long rest as you guys are transitioning camps?
I'll just take an hour to sit in the corner, I guess, and I'll try to do the weapon bond again with the longsword, I guess.
Okay, that's right. You haven't actually officially done that. So
Declaring that now, doing that.
good on you. So you do spend time in this. There's a bit of, and you're discovering new things essentially about yourself in this regard. There's a weird cross between some of it was technology based, but now you're getting a little bit into this arcane nature. As now you're able to, you feel like you're physically or ethereally linked with this sword. You even test it out by just kind of leaving it in one location and then closing your eyes and then willing it to your person as it just appears back in your hand.
It's just part of my possessive nature, but
You are mine. You're my precious and you will never leave. Now, I guess we'll go with Rongrim first. Rongrim, is there anything you wish to do for this long rest?
Yes, actually. During the long rest, I'm gathering up materials, but I go around to each of the party. I go to Ashleen, I go to Nyx, I go to Iriana, and pretty much just ask without saying anything. I might say, Edie, let me see your shield for a minute. And Ashleen, perhaps I may borrow your sword. And Nyx, I asked to borrow daggers and everything like that. Unbeknownst to them, they ask, what do you want? They'll say, what do you want it for? And I just say, I just have an idea for something. Unbeknownst to them, I'm kind of infusing. I had an idea, and I'm infusing the items and making them a little better, a little more efficient.
Okay, let's start with Ashleen first. What are you doing with her sword?
Okay, so I'm going to infuse. It's what kind of sword is it? What, a broadsword?
Great sword.
Great sword. Okay, so pretty much you just see me take it, and start off by just sharpening, and not doing a full blacksmith, but increasing the hilt, making the sharpening the edges a little more, kind of reinforcing it, kind of slimming it down to make it a little lighter, a little more efficient, but still maintain its power. In fact, probably even increase its power a little bit.
And Ashley, when you get it back, like it's I mean, still feels about the same, but then when you actually have like a swing for it, when you actually go to swing it, it feels lighter. It's lighter. It's like easier for you to actually put more pressure for an actual swing. Your great sword is now a +1 great sword.
Oh wow, fantastic! That's awesome. I guess there's no point in carrying the other one around now.
Will you be leaving that behind on the ship?
Yeah, might as well since I'm carrying so much crap.
Okay, so you can go ahead and remove one from your inventory. And I put a +1 in there. It might not take effect right away in the rolls, but I say for now, whenever you roll, you'll add a +1 to your attack roll and a +1 to damage.
Does this count as magical for the prospects of getting non-magical damage reduction, or no?
It does count as magical.
Oh, fantastic.
Okay, next let's do Iriana. So what did you do for her?
Okay, so for Iriana, I take the shield, kind of remove the straps a little bit and kind of behind it that you would normally use to carry it, and kind of replace it with like kind of a pseudo gauntlet, so that gives her a little more free range of motion with the shield, so she's not worrying about. She can kind of still use her arm a little more freely. I slim it down a little bit. I trim off a little bit. What looks like I'm slimming it down, but then I reinforce with a stronger material, so that way she can more of a cloth, kind of a mesh of a cloth and a light metal, so that way it can absorb a little bit more damage.
Okay, and you do it very carefully because the shield she has is the Festerwood shield, where on one side there is metal and cloth and everything like that, but on the other side there is the dangerous pustules that if you actually touch them you take acid damage. But applying everything to the opposite end with the actual straps, and when you do actually get it back, Iriana, just as you said, like it feels like the metal was like heated and essentially bended in a way that while it's not losing any real integrity, it just feels like it's lighter. It's like Beskar. No, I'm playing, but it's but it definitely has a better fit. So your Festerwood buckler is now a +1. So now you have a +1 to your AC, which should already pick up on your stat sheet. Let's
Cool
see.
beans. And do these augmentations last, I don't know, for a set period, or?
They,
As long as I'm alive.
that's
Cool,
actually
keep him alive.
as long as he's alive. That's actually very accurate. And you said something for Nyx's dagger?
Yes.
A short sword.
After spending a lot of time with Nyx, I noticed I was kind of wrong about giving her the defense. She's a little more aggressive, but she's a little more agile. So I take the daggers and I can't remember. Do you throw your daggers, or do you? Okay, your short sword. Excuse me. Okay.
Well, because he discussed something. He discussed something with me earlier. That's why he was talking about your dagger.
Yeah.
Is it okay if it's a short sword instead, or no? Because I'll use whatever he upgrades, but that's what I think she usually. I don't care.
I mean, you're a gnome, right? I'm pretty sure what you consider a short sword, everyone else considers a dagger.
Hey, look, like this is a dagger, right? That's actually my long sword. Oh.
That's up to the GM if he's willing to.
That particular ability would only work for a throwing weapon.
Okay.
That's fine.
So,
Let's do that then.
okay, so then I take the daggers, kind of curve the blade a little bit, and just to make them a little bit more aerodynamic. So that way, as well as I sharpen it down, it's like you have little mini scalpels that you're throwing. They're ridiculously sharp. You can take a thick block of cheese and cut it like it's butter. So So pretty much, yeah, I slim it down. I curve the blade just a little bit, like I said, to make it a little more aerodynamic. So that way, when you throw it, you'll get the nice curve that you want. It's a little more accurate. Well, I don't want to say accurate, but it's definitely going to be more useful once you're flinging them about.
Okay, and when you do get it, like it does. Like, he describes it as a little curve, but to you, being smaller, it does like oh, it's almost like a different weapon. And you notice like there's a like as you go to throw it, it actually comes back. So if you were to now if you throw the dagger, it'll actually come back to your hand.
Ooh.
And that is now
Nice.
a +1 as well.
Ooh.
So you have
Onward. Thank
it is a +1 dagger of returning.
So you're welcome, everybody.
Yeah, thanks, man. It's awesome.
I believe the fourth 1, 2, 3, and the fourth enhancement is your arm. Still, just make sure.
Yeah, and then my fourth enhancement, I just kind of plug into my arm to kind of make them a little more. I think what I can get like one more use out of it. Or?
Well, no, because your prosthetic is part of your enhancements. So
Right. Okay. So I just kind of plug it right back into my arm. Yeah.
Yeah, you're like
So,
okay.
yeah,
Fits real nice.
What I learned in my time in the Navy was for everyone to be as efficient as possible.
Teach you in the Navy.
Please, no
Say-
way.
Say that again. You cut out when I couldn't hear what you said.
I was just like, wow, they teach you a lot of stuff in the Navy.
Yeah, should have
Please,
joined
this
the
is all
Navy.
stuff
Damn.
this is all stuff I learned on my own.
Let's see.
I like to tinker with things.
This is nice.
Okay, and so that's your long rest, Rongrim. Nyx, what are you doing for your long rest?
Well, after I kind of splash some water on my face and smooth the static out of my hair and like touch something metal and discharge it and get myself cleaned up from what happened, I think I want to do a little bit of training.
Okay.
Just with our largest and ham-handed crewmate, and
So
basically just
someone slightly bigger than you.
or bigger. But I mostly just want to I want to work on being able to get out of people's grip or not get grabbed at all.
All right. And I'd say, let's see, I'm looking at my. So Ida is essentially kind of like the ship's. I feel like I'm going to Star Trek when I say it's like security officer. That's not the term I want to use. We'll say master at arms. Master at arms. We'll go with that for now. And she's rather tall, not as tall as Ashleen, but definitely got like a what's the term I'm looking for? Like, wider, very well built, stocky build. Definitely someone who's spent like a large part of their life with physical labor. And looking for a sparring partner, are you? Fine. Let's see what you got. And she goes ahead and she has a great sword as well, and she takes it and just stabs it into the deck, and you see her like, she's cracking her knuckles. She's like, all right, show me what you've got. Let's see. And I'd say like you guys do spend like your bulk of your free time. I'd say, what was it, 6 hours? Yeah, 6 hours or less free time. And as she is trying to, like, from time to time trying to pin you down. From time to time you do get out. Sometimes she does get you, but you are things you've like been working on, kind of your past experiences on this island. You're a lot more slipperier, hard to pin down. So more times than not, she's having difficulty trying to actually grapple you. You just slip right out like with almost no problem. And I know that you picked a new feat for yourself too.
Indeed, I did.
Yeah, it's pretty nifty because I have some. Yeah. Anyways, but that's essentially your long rest. You guys. Oh, sorry. Your day and your long rest. The drunken mistress has moved up to the northern side of the island, and with that, let me see. The morning, I'd say like a little bit after the morning of, probably about 10-ish, you guys are able to take a rowboat out there where Pog and Mr. Fenn have already essentially established a new base camp, or still in the throes of establishing it. They're still putting up the tents by the time you guys actually do get out there. Once you guys do get out there, you have your new gear already, your new gear assembled and things taken care of, base camp ready. What would you like to do? Is there a particular direction or heading you want to set out for?
Check out the cave first, and then once the other two are done tinkering up whatever magical little or non-magical little thing they want, then we can go to the Bullywog Village last, and then head to the Alchemist Tower. And then if we still don't have enough keys, then we can look somewhere else.
That's up to you guys. If that plan sounds good to you.
Like a plan.
As good a plan as any.
Yeah, as good as any. I mean, the only thing is to consider is if we would want to go to the tower now and get an idea of how many more keys we need, but it doesn't matter. Either we go there now or we go there later. We may only have to go there once if we don't go there now, so...
I mean, I'm fine with either one, but if we know we don't have enough keys, so we know if we go to the tower now, we're going to have to come back later.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Nyx, so what are you going to be, or what are you and Rongrim going to create?
Well, I was kind of thinking maybe we should check the cave first, and just in case there, like, is something that we think that they would just want. Otherwise... I mean, I kind of figured if we were going to make something, we would, that'd be kind of a last resort. I don't know, Rongrim, what do you think?
You're probably right. There might be some materials that we need in the cave in order for us to pull this little ruse off.
Okay. So, and just to confirm, you guys are heading to the cave first?
I believe so.
Yeah.
That's good with me.
Okay. So, as always, who is leading the trek? It looks like it's not terribly far. So, not an as high DC, but who's going to be leading the trek? And I guess what pace? I guess you don't really need too much of a pace. If you want to get there in one essential go, it probably would have to be just not slow. So who's gonna lead?
I can lead, it's fine.
Feeling better.
Yep.
Okay, Nyx, how do you lead the party to the west?
I am gonna...
Throw your boomerang every 3 feet, and if something screams, then we go the other direction.
Yeah, I like it. Let's do that. I figure I'm gonna use my nature and just kind of scout ahead, make sure there's no like treacherous looking plants or quicksand or anything like we encountered previously.
So Rongrim did use nature last time. You can use nature. Okay. Just understand the DC will be higher.
No, I thought that was only like for that particular person, but never mind then. Then I am gonna
if you're scouting ahead,
pathfind with. What'd you say?
I don't want to dictate what you're doing.
No, that's fine. That was my fault because I totally forgot that's already what you did. I'm gonna like kind of pathfind with acrobatics then, and just kind of make sure that we're putting our feet on the place.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an acrobatics check. 18. Okay. And with your even more nimbleness now with your new particular developed skills, you get to the point where like you're slipping through so efficiently that everybody else is like, "Hey, Nix, slow it up a little bit." The rest of us, slightly bigger folk, minus Erie, are having a little trouble here. But you do path find. You guide them generally safely through the space. Nothing terribly outrageous stands out for you guys. Let's see. Oh wow. Like this is like really far away. Like because I have all my maps stacked up, and the way Roll20 has all their maps, it's like I have like this particular map incredibly far away. Let's see. It would still be. It was 10, 11, 12. So still daytime. I want to make sure this map is set to daylight. Okay. And Nix, what is your passive perception, Nix?
It's pretty good. Hold on. It's
13.
13. I was thinking of Mel. Her passive perception is ridiculous.
Mel's passive perception is bonkers. Let's see. Okay. So as you guys are sneaking, well, not sneaking, you guys are making your way up along because no one announced if you were sneaking or not. Making your way up along, you're getting to this point where you're not able to take the canoe with you, so you have to kind of leave it behind a little bit. But as you're pushing on, the trees are getting a little dense. Not so much as before, where it's completely darkened, but dense enough where it definitely has it breaks quite a few sight lines. Here, there's a lot less actual land for you to step on. So while the water isn't terribly high, probably up to your ankles, it's water everywhere. It's like this kind of like this sucking mud and sucking mud like almost every few steps to the point where you guys get to the actual cave itself, or the mouth of what looks like this cave. Nix, as you are on approach, you immediately notice there is an individual, or a few individuals, just up ahead. One individual who's sitting down with a knife, whittling at some piece of wood. There's a dog, some kind of, well, barely a dog, maybe, some kind of canine-looking creature. And there is someone else up on top over the mouth of the cave. And the uniform, the outfit, looks rather familiar.
The guy up that's farther north.
Yes.
Do I recognize that as one of the pirate lackeys from the smuggler's hut?
Mm-hmm. That's definitely a white mane pirate.
Okay, and the guy that's whittling, is he also...
I've never seen that particular individual before, but it's a possibility he is as well.
Okay. And they're not, from what I can tell, they're not interacting with each other at all.
They seem like relatively aware. Like from time to time, like one speaks and he looks back up at him, and like they get like a brief minor conversation. But I mean, they're not close interacting, but they are definitely aware of each other.
Okay. I'll put my hand up to everybody behind me, like, slow down, turn around, and just relay to them what I see. And point out for sure that that there's definitely one that looks like one of the guys from the smuggler's hut from yesterday.
All right, what would you guys like to do? So Nix has just relayed this to you.
A lot of trees. Do you think you can, like, shank one of them without the other one noticing?
Maybe. The dog, though, probably will get wise.
So, do we want to try to sneak as close as possible, which is going to be difficult because my ass cheeks are dummy thick and kind of wakes up. Yeah, anyway, not going there. But so I'm not very stealthy. Is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, but It'd be nice to get the drop on them. Or do you guys just want to run up and start hitting people?
Do we need to? I mean, the one guy is definitely from that pirate group, but I mean, he wasn't. Well, maybe he was there. I don't know. But I mean, maybe he's defected. I don't know. I'm just saying, maybe we don't have to fight him.
So we could try to go talk to him if you want.
But we recognize one of those lackeys, right?
I mean, I can see what he's wearing,
Oh, okay.
but I didn't even get a good look at hardly any of their faces.
True.
I think right now discretion is the best course of action.
By discretion, do you mean sticking a knife in them, or do you think should we just talk to them?
Can we circle around from the other side? Because it looks like there's a cave, and I think I saw another guy off to the side who then appeared. But can we circle around and come from the other direction where we'll be masked with the dog and the other people on the low ground by the high ground? Come at it from north?
You can certainly try. For anyone who's trying to sneak, go ahead. And in fact, I'd say at this point, all four of you go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
Time to see how much sound you make clapping.
This is terrible. Anyway, Ashleen, 17. Ashleen, I need you to roll one more time because you are wearing heavy armor. Let's see. Ooh, let's check out some averages. I mean, I'm taking into consideration, distance and everything like that, but... Oh, no, that's right. It wasn't that one. It was that one. Okay. So in this instance, I'm taking the average. Just checking something. Okay. So which direction did you want to move again? Everyone, I guess. Since you're moving as a group, more or less. Ash, you were talking about coming from which side?
To circle around and come at things from the north side, from above the cave mouth.
Okay, so I'd say, would you be going? Let me go in this direction or this direction?
I was more thinking going south, out of the map, circling around, and then coming back from the north.
I got you. Okay.
So not trying to sneak within the line of sight of these people, like back off like 500 meters or something, completely out of sight of the cave, and then go around and come back in, rather than trying to stealth around inside of this map, if that's possible. But it would also involve a lot more trekking through the jungle, and
that's absolutely possible. Yes. So, so you guys do fall back a bit and decide to take a little bit of what's the term I'm thinking of? Decide to backtrack, take a little additional time to come all the way around from the south where the other individual is, and you guys, as you guys are approaching, let's see, it's Iriana. Iriana, as you're approaching, because you got the lowest on this, so I have to pick on you. As you are approaching, you let out this tiny sneeze. The tiny, in any other circumstance, it'd be the cutest sneeze, but it's. But in this particular instance, it's not. It's just. But Nyx, with Nyx, oh, it's perfect. Nyx just in time, reaches up and places a finger right underneath your nose and just stops it short. The individual looks to his left, just goes back to doing what he's doing. But he is the one to the very north. At the top of that cave, he's unaware of you. What would you like to do?
I think possibly we should move in pairs.
leave the clinky people behind. You guys can go up first.
Well, that's up to you guys.
So are we definitely fighting? Do you want me to come up behind the guy above the cave entrance and like put a knife to his throat? Like, what do you guys want us?
You know, if you put a knife to his throat, you probably won't kill him. He'll probably have some time to explain himself if, you know, if he's actually innocent. So I think everything will be fine. Oh. Or, you know, like, well, do you say just knock him out? You're muted.
Yeah. Just like hit him for the head. You know, no brain damage or anything. Just put him out for a little bit.
It might pose too big of a risk. You'd have to be pretty accurate and strong to knock him out on the first try.
She's got a returning +1 dagger, right? Just like hit him in the head with 50 feet away with a hilt or something.
You're giving me an awful lot of credit for being able to throw it and be sure that the hilt's the part that's gonna hit him and not the hook of the dagger going into his temple.
I believe only melee attacks can be declared non-lethal.
Oh.
But I do like your thinking. Like, it's like, oh yeah, I can do this. Like, I'm Jean-Claude Van Damme over here.
Nix's eyes is getting bigger and bigger. Like, what on? What else would you like me to do?
So if we get a contraption that can fire gnomes, then she can make a melee attack, right?
I'll get started on that right away.
Let's call it the Yeetomizer.
But if you want, like I said, they haven't noticed you. So Nix, if you want, you could make a melee attack stealth wise. It's up to you.
Yeah, I would like to come up behind him and see if I can you know, kind of put a knife to his throat. Or I mean, I'm short, so maybe I'll just put a knife to his crotch. He'll still hold still. And demand to know what his business is here, especially since we recognize him as a white mane pirate.
Okay.
Don't roll bad, or you'll find out he's a eunuch.
I'm not that terrible,
What
although that
is
would be funny.
removed? What is still present? Because if there's anything still there, he probably now values it even more.
So in that case, come on, DM. All right, so in that case, Nix, go ahead and roll me. I'd say an intimidation check with advantage. Cause, yeah. 20. Oh man, dirty 20. Okay. So like he's like looking down. He has like a what is it called? Like the hand crossbow, like in one hand, and it kind of has it where like his left hand's on top of it, like, you know, kind of keeping it down, just kind of surveying. And the next time he looks down, he notices there's something new there. There's a dagger underneath him. And he looks, and you go, and what do you say? Like he sees a dagger. He looks down. He sees the dagger between his legs, like kind of up at up at an angle, at a very dangerous angle. What do you say from behind him, or technically behind him, underneath him?
You move and I'll gild you.
All right. Let's take it easy. What do you want?
Why are you here?
Why am I here? Well, I'm here because I've made some terrible life decisions, very clearly that. I should have been a dentist.
The hell's a dentist?
It's a new thing in Belka. They fix teeth and things like that. It doesn't matter. I'm just here keeping guard.
Of what?
watching out to make sure no one else sneaks up on our group inside.
For who? Are there people in the cave?
Yes, there are other people in the cave.
How many?
I don't know, there was 2 teams of us. Maybe 8 of us?
Does that include you and your friend down there?
That's a strong possibility.
Answer the question, or can you not count?
Yes.
So there's 8 of you, or there's 10 of you?
8 of us. There should be about 8 of us.
So that includes. So there's 6 in the cave. You and your friend down there.
Yes.
Okay. Who's in charge
Of this
besides
group?
me?
I was like, you're in charge. You're in charge here.
Who's in charge of the group in the cave?
There's the first mate, and there's the captain. The captain, Tamsia.
Is that a lady?
Yes.
What's she look like?
Elf, red hair.
What color's the skin?
I don't know. How do I describe? Like, I don't know. Olive, like.
DM, just to be clear, the elf lady from the smuggler's hut had bluish skin, right?
Bluish skin, bluish hair.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure it wasn't like the image did not reflect her actual description. Okay.
Yeah. No, and I always have descriptions written down. I'm just doing it from this guy's perspective. Like, I don't know. Like,
I don't know, like olive or something. Like, I don't know. Look, she looks like an elf.
How come the guy down there is not wearing the same outfit you are?
He's a bosun. Just sometimes they don't wear the same.
Sorry, what'd you say? He's a what?
bosun.
Oh, okay. But he's with you guys then. And the dog thing?
Yes, they're both with me.
He can't see that I kind of turn back around and go, what else? Are there any other dogs?
Just him. We use the dogs to sniff out if there's any of those monsters around.
What were you guys looking for in there?
It's kind of outside of my pay grade. We're looking for a treasure. We need keys for the treasure.
Where's the treasure supposed to be?
I don't know, some tower or something.
Right. There are monsters in this cave? Is that what you guys heard?
There were some monsters out here. I haven't heard anything inside yet.
How long they been in there?
I don't know, maybe an hour?
All right.
Anything else? As he's like, he's
Pause.
nervous. Like he's
Okay.
like tense.
I think tense is an understatement.
And like occasionally you see him like looking down at the blade, like, you know, like that is a very sharp blade.
Is there any other way into this cave you know about?
If there was, I'd probably be guarding that one. This is the only one I saw.
Is there any other way in or out of this cave you know of?
No. Now, I mean, I'm giving you all this information. This is like I get to live, and you're gonna like let me go, right?
And Ashley, are you whispering this stuff to Erie or not to Erie, to Nyx?
How far away we are.
What's that?
Or not a mute. It sounds like her computer just died. Is that what you got? Okay. I'm not sure. I wish I would have taken something less telepathy or something, but yeah, I'm not sure how. Secret hand signal or something.
You came up and we were just furiously whispering because, Inquisitor got an Inquisitor.
Yeah, apparently. Sorry.
Inquisitor gotta inquisit.
Okay. Well, if we can. So what do we want to do? It sounds like they're inside. Yeah. If there's no other way out, just sit here and let them deal with whatever's inside and beat them up, take their stuff, and then research the place afterwards. Or we go in there after them. And what do you guys want to do about the dog and the other guy outside? Oh, okay, we're all standing around the poor guy.
Nyx is restarting, so.
Yeah.
All right, no worries. If she was in Discord, I didn't get to see the message. But anyways, but what? Yeah, I mean, what do you guys like to do? I mean, for the rest of you guys, because you're pretty. I mean, you're relatively close. Like, kind of like hearing. Well, maybe not hearing. They probably pulled them back a little bit. What are you guys doing? What would you like to do? I guess is the question. You have the information at hand.
Well, I guess our decision now is A, what do we want to do about the second guy down there and the dog? And after that, B, do we want to go into the cave or do we want to wait for the people to come out of the cave?
At this point, probably best to be proactive.
You want to go into the cave?
Yes.
Okay.
So, does that mean you're going to let me go and I can be on my merry way?
As long as he doesn't... I mean, who is he going to tell? I mean, I assume if he saw something, raise the alarm. And who would he alarm? So...
Well, technically either one of us.
And he kind of motions toward like this horn that's on his side.
Alright, well. Take his horn and let him go. I'm okay with that. Just tell him to make better life choice. And if you guys think he can go clean, we could always add him to our ship's crew. Provided he's trustworthy.
Right, I'll take some deep contemplation on this.
Are you letting him go?
And what do the other people think?
If she feels she can trust his judgment.
Can I do like a sort of a check to see if I think he'll be honest or something?
Give me an insight check. Insight. A little hard to read. He's got that mask that covers all the way up to his nose.
Well, I'm all right with. I don't really care either way. Let him go or whatever. And what do the rest of you think?
I think we just have to worry about him possibly stabbing us in the back, and as long as that doesn't happen, we're good.
Come on, guys. Look, the gnome holding a knife up to me has really brought some insight into everything that I've done at this point. I'm a changed man.
What kind of guarantee can you give it?
Fine. Look, I got this. I got this sword. I'll even take. You guys can take the sword, and I'll be on my merry way.
Take the sword, take the hand crossbow. Except that I feel bad to be out in the swamp with no weapons at all. So it's like take the crossbow, give him the sword, and then let him go.
Thanks. Thank you. You won't regret this. I promise. I'll turn around and I'll become like a baker or something, or a farmer or something. I'll change my life starting now.
Well, good luck to you.
Maybe you can talk to your friend down there and just say everything's cool, or at least beckon him so I can hit him on the head.
That is a good question. Is your friend gonna be amenable to walking this off, or do we need to poke him full of holes?
We're more acquaintances than friends, but here, just give me just a second, okay?
As it kind of like gets a bit of distance away from you guys on the other side of the cave, he goes,
Jax, enemies! Alert everyone else!
and I want everyone to go ahead and roll initiative.
That's what you get for trying to be nice.
Well, he just rolled higher in his deception check than you rolled on your insight. I'm so sorry.
No, that's fine. I think he might live to regret that. Well, he won't live to regret that. Where is initiative?
Sure to point your weapons toward a certain body part, okay?
I thought we had a macro for initiative.
If you
Click on the character. There we go.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's on there. Words and stuff. Is Nick still restarting? I noticed she was restarting.
I rolled crap.
Yeah, she's not in the channel yet.
Why am I think I clicked on my stuff.
Okay. In that case, I'll just do a quick initiative roll for her. And we'll just roll right into it. There we go. Okay, just want to just got to make sure it's all descending. Okay. Oh man, this guy started off first. Did everybody roll? I see Rongrim, I see Nyx, I see Ashleen. Eerie, did you roll?
Yes, I got a 16.
Did you roll from your character?
Should have. Right above Ash.
You guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Welcome back.
Go ahead and click when you're in officially. Go ahead and click and roll initiative for yourself.
Oh, it says, I don't know, it says you wanted to send the results as roll to the turn tracker, but no token was selected. Maybe that's it.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I think it's because you didn't click your token.
Okay.
Let's
I am
see.
deep. This is the third time today my computer has done this, and it like never does this, so I'm worried something.
Alright, so the guy lied to us, so he needs to be poked full of holes.
Poke him in the crotch.
Let's
Fill
see.
me in.
I was gonna say. I rolled initiative for you, but I'll let you get into roll initiative for yourself and see how that goes. But go ahead and fill Nick's in.
So we agreed to let the guy go if he changed his life, and he alerted the other guy as soon as he was a little distance away, so we're gonna stab him.
Oh, I could have. Okay.
You could have what?
No, I'm just sad I don't still have my knife there.
Well, there were other circumstances that occurred.
Okay. Did he give us any more information?
Not really, I don't think so.
Let's see. Next, when you're ready. Or I see you're in. I don't know if it's loaded up for you yet.
Okay, one sec. Oh, it's videoing. What the? No.
Is it?
Don't worry, I didn't see anything.
I'm naked. Not really.
What?
Let's see.
Sorry,
Well, in that case, Eerie, you're up first anyway. So when Nixon you're in, we'll have you just roll initiative and then we'll just put you in wherever. So Eerie, that guy shouted out loud. What are you doing? You're on mute.
Hello? Cats. Hello?
Yeah, we hear you. I hear you.
Cool. Alright, cool. I would like to advance and punch him in the face.
All right, so you go and move your 25 little gnomish feet.
Thing, sure. Let's see.
Oh wow. Nick, you'll be going. You'll go. I'll have you go right after Eerie.
Sounds good.
So it looks like you're just short of reaching him, but of course I know you have unique abilities that help with that.
Just gonna go try and pull him towards me since he can't. Okay. Let's see. I'll try to lightning lure him. Did that work?
It didn't work. So you're trying
again.
to. Okay.
It's not showing up. Okay,
There
yeah,
it
there we
goes.
go.
Let's see. With a DC 11. Let's see.
Oh,
No, so it's gonna roll a
just
few
lagging.
times. That's why it's just gonna roll a few times then. All right. So here we go. He has to make a strength saving throw against a DC 11. He does succeed on it. So as you lash out with that lightning whip, and it does begin to wrap around him, he uses that short sword and cuts it away. Anything else for your turn?
Your nuts are mine, fella.
All right, and don't hit EOT, but Nyx, it's technically your turn. So what are you doing?
I am gonna dash over there and attack.
Okay, go for it. So use your bonus action to dash. You make your way up and go for it. 15. I have to double check. Yep, 15 definitely hits for 5 piercing damage. And did it include? Yep, it did. It did include the magic damage. So, so you dash up right past Erie as you go ahead and you reach up and you cut into his shin and slice upward. Anything else for your turn?
No,
Next.
I don't think so.
Okay. Next is going to be this individual who immediately reaches, grabs at his horn. He's going to use his action to go ahead and blow into it. And he'll point up at you for the dog. So that means... Oh, so it's going to happen. The dog, very weird looking dog, is going to come trudging along toward Ash. It's going to go ahead and leap up and make a bite attack against you. 21 to hit. For 6 piercing damage. Not reduced. So it just leaps up, bites at your forearm. Oh, that's right. I also need you to make a Constitution saving throw. You might be on mute. Let's see.
Yeah, I was on mute.
Oh, you feel no effects. But so 6 piercing damage, not reduced. So, and usually I'll tell you the number that's not reduced, so you can automatically minus the 3 from it.
Okay.
Okay. Rongrim, you heard him blow the horn. You see a dog up right next to you, and it's a weird looking thing. It looks more like a giant, patchy rat than it does a dog. But anyways, what are you doing?
Okay. Going to first just move back a couple spaces. Then on my ring finger, on my prosthetic arm, turn my ring 2 quarters to the right, quarter back, and then 3 quarters to the right again, giving myself the bolts.
Okay. So the pulse of that buzzing hum.
And then using my cross
Okay. On who?
on the pup.
Oh, on the
Wait, shoot the guy that lied to us.
Right now, let me help you a little. Let me give you a little bit of. He'll be there.
No, he's not. He's running. The dog is sticking around. I can hit the dog. Hit the guy that's running from it.
Well, it's your
all
turn,
right,
It's your turn, Rongrim. You
All right, yeah,
decide
I'll-
your
I'll-
turn.
Yeah, you
I'll
do
shoot-
whatever
Nyx
you
is kicked, though,
want
so
to
don't
do,
worry.
I'll shoot the guy.
Okay, go for it.
Hold on, nothing happened. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, it might just be lagging because roll 20 stuff. There we go. Sorry, buddy. The first roll was a 10.
I know. Go ahead.
So let's see. I want to make sure. Okay, and making sure just adding everything up. For a 10, yeah, you're starting to point over toward the weird goblin dog, and Ash goes, no, hit that guy. And you quickly turn around in that direction. You fire off a bolt, and it's a little too loose. Anything else for your turn?
No, that'll be it. Can I EOT or do you want me to?
No, you go ahead. Do for it. Yeah, go for it. This guy is gonna move this. Yeah, he's gonna move this direction, and he's just gonna go ahead and take a quick swipe at you with his cutlass. He's like, you should have took the opportunity and killed me when you had the chance. 7 to hit to miss. Yeah. Ash, it is your turn. It's a very nasty looking dog indeed.
I can either hit this guy with like a hold like command on him, or I can hit the dog. Do you guys think you can take care of the guy, or you want me to hit the guy with a spell?
Do what you feel you need to.
Alright. Let's see.
Nix and I are gonna have a chance to take a whack at him, so do what you feel best.
Alright, you guys are sure that you can take this person out? I'm gonna be very upset if he lied to me and gets away.
Now he has to get away.
Alright, I feel bad about doing this, but I will dog.
It is a bad dog, though.
Okay, well, I'll hit the dog.
Wow. 24 to hit for 12 damage. Yeah, you just cleave right through it. And like I said, that new weight adjustment that Rongrim put for you, you are applying that same amount of force you would like for your old blade, and it just effortlessly just goes down.
Cruella de Vil strikes again.
Yeah, it makes you wonder, can I make a coat out of this thing after some? Yeah,
There's
now
like
I can
no
move, right?
fur on that thing. It is like just bleh. But yes, mangy, that's the term I'm looking for. But yes, you can move.
Alright, so if I'm gonna do moving, I can move 30 something feet, right? Feet?
Yes.
Alright. Just there. Oops.
Maybe on the you're still on the ruler.
It was here, right, I think?
Roughly, yes.
Okay. Yeah, so one more over. And then I think that should be the end of my turn, right?
Yes. Hold that thought really quick there, because new round.
I have a question.
I might have an answer.
Is there a way that I can... Oh, shit, I see a lot more things just showed up.
Yep, as people are starting to come running out of the cave. But anyways,
Enter the Horde of Gondor. Yeah, is there any way that I can strike at his, like, either his Achilles tendon or the back of his knee and hobble him from running away any further on my attack?
I'd say one ability you could have is like if you're trying to, it's like a shove where you can knock him prone, but nothing to like, unless you have like a particular skill that would allow for that, there's nothing that would get him to like stop moving altogether. Oh, I gotta refresh
Except
this
for
page.
death. Okay.
Outside of death. Let me refresh this page really fast, but go ahead.
All right. I'm gonna pursue him then, and I want to make another attack.
Okay. Well, it's not that far from you. He's
right where I don't even think I need to. I could probably take another swipe at him. He disengaged, right? So I didn't get an attack of opportunity on him.
He never left your threat range.
He just moved around you.
Okay, so if he moves again, though, after this, I could potentially.
If he leaves your threat range, threat range without disengaging, that's correct. Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm just going to attack him again then.
Okay, go for it. 21 to hit for 5 piercing damage. Let's take a look. Sorry, I'm on the wrong layer myself. 21 to hit for 5 piercing damage. Oh yeah, it's a nasty cut. As you can see, like he's bleeding from where you try to quickly swipe at his Achilles tendon. He does start to hobble a bit. He's like reaching down. You can see like the blood is just like running. You can see like the little aura pop up, so you know he's definitely looking pretty rough. Anything else for your turn?
Other than, I told you I'm gonna geld you. And then that.
Okay. So be sure to EOT. Alright, so we got one pirate coming out of the cave. He's looking around. and he sees Ash.
Just a question on terrain. Are we still above the cave, so they would have to like go around to get to us, or how does that?
You are above, so yeah, they would have to actually lose some footing to get up there. A 10 to hit. Oh my god, these pirates, man. Because might as well be stormtroopers.
Fucking stormtroopers.
Go ahead, Erie. It is your turn. Oh, and remember, for elevation, don't worry so much about like when it comes to attacking. It's you don't apply both, like height and distance in 5th edition D&D, because like what is it? It's non-Euclidean, so essentially it's whatever the furthest distance is.
I'm going to move up to this guy and then try to slow him down with the thing. And let's see if it lags again. I'll click it just once. I don't know.
It looks like it is lagging again. So it looks like it did go. So.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, womp.
Oh, you still have to make a normal attack.
Oh, okay. Normal attack first.
Yeah.
Normal attack. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let's go see if that works.
Yeah, that does.
It's
Yeah, you try to go to slow him down, and when you go, you just actually end up lopping, like just stabbing him and killing him. He's like, you're like, don't move, and you just, yeah, he's gone.
He's not moving. Okay, cool. All right then.
Yeah, I mean, and plus the fact you guys thought a pirate was gonna tell the truth is just you guys have not been watching enough Pirates of the Caribbean. Anyways.
Well,
Is
I
that-
mean,
yeah,
our
I
current
wouldn't-
crew, one guy on our ship ended up being, but maybe he wasn't a pirate.
I don't. Nix probably wouldn't have let him go if I hadn't crashed, but at the very least, I think we would have choked him out and knocked him out. But
Yeah, that'd probably
So-
be a better way to do things.
anyway, Nix is gonna high five Erie on that kill shot.
Let's see. That guy runs up to try to surround you, Ash, because you're the only target nearby. Rolls a 7. Okay, this individual. It's like, you killed my dog! He's gonna run up to you, and he's gonna go ahead and try to hook you. He has a hook in his. He doesn't hook. He's not have a hook for a hand, but he doesn't try to hook you. Go ahead and give me. Oh, it's no. These stormtroopers, man. I was like, go ahead and give me a nope. This guy sees there's a lot of commotion over here. Gonna use a little bit of terrain to go up there, and he's gonna fire hand crossbow at you, Rongrim. With an 8. 2 dice. One was a natural 20, one was an 8. I'm not having good luck right now, which is great for you guys. I'm super happy. I'm fantastic. But Ash is getting really surrounded as this dog is gonna go ahead and try to take a bite out of her. 12 to hit. One of these guys are gonna do well one day. Rongrim, it is your turn. Pirates are everywhere.
Okay, I'm actually gonna try to help Ash out a little bit, and
Cast burning hands.
Ash-
Yeah.
Ash, forgive me for doing this, but I'm gonna go ahead and use you as the focal point, and I'm gonna use
You're gonna use what now?
grease. It's gonna land on her, and it's a 10-foot radius, so it'll give her some kind of help.
Oh my, grease. 10-foot radius, you said? 10-foot square.
10-foot square, yeah.
Okay, I think I have an area effect for that. Radius. Let's see. Let's give you green. About that size, yeah?
Looks good.
And you said Ash is the focal point?
Yeah.
Lovely. Yep, that guy didn't make it. Ash, it's your turn. Suddenly, the swampy, messy ground just got very difficult to move in.
Do I need to make a dexterity saving throw over that, or
Let's
if I
see,
hold still, am I okay?
Let me find out. Slick grease covers the ground in a 10-foot square, centered on a point within range, and it turns to difficult terrain for the duration. When the grease appears, each creature standing. Oh, each creature standing. Oh, damn. So they all have to make dexterity saving throws.
That's why I
including
apologize, man.
yourself. This is gonna be good. Okay. Hold on. First, I gotta move this really quickly because I want to put that on the map layer. So I can go ahead and so Ash. Actually, yeah. So go ahead. Ash, make a dexterity saving throw right off the bat. They all have to make dexterity saving throws as well. Ash, you're fine. Okay, go.
Okay, good.
Let's see. Goblin makes it. Let's see. This gentleman makes it. This guy does not make it. And the other guy does not make it. So immediately, as that grease just appears, two of them just go, ha, ha! They just, whoop, 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 whoop. Knack, knack, knack. No, they, all the old sound effects. So the two of them fall down prone. It's your turn, and remember, targets who are prone, you have advantage on attacking them in melee.
So I'm gonna attack one of the prone guys with. So I'll just hit this one.
Let's see. Which one? Sorry, the one to the south?
The south one.
13
So
is
that-
enough.
Okay, I get +1, right, anyway, because of the +1. So if it wasn't enough.
Oh, yeah, so that's another point of damage for him. Yeah, that did not do well. As he's just he just immediately falls down, and he's trying to stand back up, and in that moment you just take your sword and you just thrust it downward into him, and he's just immediately lets out this scream. He's still alive, but he's not doing well. Anything else for your turn?
No, not unless I can cast Prestidigitation as a bonus action to clean this crap off him.
Not this time, no.
Alright, and
Nyx, there's a bunch of pirates in Greece mud wrestling. What are you doing?
I have a question again.
What do you got?
If I land on top of the prone person who has fallen in the grease, do I myself still have to make a dex saving throw for the grease?
That depends. I'd say you still have to give me an acrobatics check to land on him and not anybody
Okay.
else.
Okay, because I'm gonna jump on the one that is prone to Ashleen's right. Also for an attack. Kind of
Yeah. All right.
And since it's with advantage since he's prone, yeah?
That is affirmative. Yes. So go ahead and give me an
All right.
acrobatics check first to see how this goes.
Okay.
Oh man, 22. So yeah, you go ahead and you leap 300 style with your dagger your weapon up in the air, and you just come landing down, and you get to make advantage on this attack, which means sneak attack applies. So you're here, but you're technically on top of him.
This is some Xena warrior princess type shit.
Well, you technically gave her a disc blade too.
Yes, I did.
Did you roll? Okay, there it is. 23 to hit. That plus sneak attack damage is enough to just wipe him out. He is gone.
Okay. And I am on top of him.
And you are on top of him.
That is it for me. EOT.
Good work.
Let's see, 'cause I think it was. Yep, he's technically next, so I'm trying to remove him from the turn order. Which would be Erie's turn. Erie, you just watched Nyx do something pretty cool.
Can't follow the act, and also that ground looks really gross.
It does. It really does.
I'm going to step down and try to pull the dog off of Ash. So,
Okay.
let's see.
Technically, you can do it. It's your call. You can do it from up above, and just yank them up, or you can get down to their level and yank them to you.
Let me go see. What's the range on this guy again? Is says 15 feet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you could. It's in range.
All right, let's give it a try.
There's no Pythagorean theorem in 5th edition.
See if we get stuck there.
No, that's not right.
No?
Roll, because for some reason it's not including your proficiency die. Roll a d4 as well.
Okay.
I'll have to fix that later, because it seems to not be rolling.
Yeah, it's like fixed.
So, okay, the saving throw is 15 or 14. Does not make it. As you yank this. You yank now. Remember, these are bad dogs. So for anybody looking and like, oh, he's abusive to dogs. Remember, this is pretend. This is imaginary. They're not real. They're technically monsters. Anyways, this horrible goblin dog, the lightning lure wraps around it and yanks it up toward you for 7 lightning damage as it lands near you. Anything else for your turn? That was your action. Okay. This guy. Oh, he's prone. He's gonna. Let's see. Does he have to? Was it anytime he begins his turn in this? Or what?
Every time he begins his turn.
Okay, but he can stand up at least, or does he have to like make a save
Got to make the check first.
to just stand up? Oh man. I'll read it again, but oh nope, he's still not standing. He just so like yeah, literally like mud wrestling. He just goes to stand up and just slips back down. He's gonna make an attack at disadvantage.
I'm wrong, man. It's at the end of the turn.
At the end of the turn.
I'm wrong. It was at the end of the turn. I apologize.
Okay. Well, he's gonna fall. He's gonna stand up at the end. He's gonna stand up then, make an attack at Ash. For 19 to hit. For 2 slashing damage. Which means you take no damage. Heavy armor master, man. And he fails the saving throw, as I mentioned already. So he just, afterwards he just falls back right into the sludge.
Sorry, I guess I was on mute too. Do I need to make another saving throw at the end of my turn?
Then in that case, yes, you would have to make it. So go ahead and make a save.
All right.
I think because your turn started, like I threw the thing and it started on your turn. You immediately had to make it then.
Well, no, because remember they all had to make it immediate. So and they have to make it at the end of their turn.
That's right.
So
okay,
and the DC was you make it. You're standing. You're still standing.
And I didn't take any damage because apparently I right armor thing.
Yeah, so
awesome.
Heavy Armor Master reduces all, well not all, but certain types of damage by 3. He only got 2 damage, which makes it 0.
This is you're pretty much going to be our tank now, dude. That skill is amazing.
This guy is going to go ahead and try to hook at you, Ash. Oh my god, nope. I'm not doing well, which is, like I said, great for you guys. You guys are level 4, man. You guys are cleaning me up. No, it's not level 4. You guys are just killing it. He is going to make a dexterity save for the grease. Nope, he falls prone. This guy is climbing up toward you and is going to fire hand crossbow up at you, Rongrim. With a 14 to hit.
Yeah, it just hit me. Yep.
3 piercing damage as the bolt, as you're looking down, focusing toward Ashleen, as crossbow bolt just nicks your shoulder. This dog is suddenly near this other gnome. It's just gonna go for the attack. Reaches out to bite for you. 16 to hit. Erie.
17.
17 because your new +1 shield. Fuck you, Rongrim.
You're welcome.
And do you want to use your reaction for that, or you want to hold on to it?
I might as well. I might as well push this dog in the face because it was bad.
Okay, so go ahead and use your react. Yeah, you have to roll the. Or no, I have to roll. Let's see. If you would be so kind to remind me.
I'm trying to find out too. Let's see. Crap. description again. I'm so sorry.
Here we go. Festerwood buckler. Let's see. When a creature within 5 feet misses you in a melee attack, you can use your reaction to bash it with it has to beat a DC 13 Dex saving throw or take 1d4 acid damage. So he just has to make a Dex save. He makes it. So no damage this time. Rongrim, it is your turn. What are you doing?
Well, again, just putting a little bit of space between me and the guy, and going to take a shot at the guy who.
Okay.
Just using my crossbow, using my second bolt.
Okay, go for it. $15 does hit for 6. That arcane bludgeoning damage. Well, not arcane, but enhanced bludgeoning damage. But the buzzing bolt just sits and you can see like he just goes reacts as it doesn't pierce him, as you know, but it just like hits him and he's like kind of like just loses his breath for a second, but he's still standing. Anything else for your turn?
No, that's going to be it right now.
Okay, Ash, you are surrounded, but Nyx is there now. What are you doing? Oh, you're on mute.
Am I still on mute? Okay. I think I'll just hit a guy. Probably the big guy who's on the ground as well.
Okay. Ooh. Oh, man.
What?
Let's see. This guy actually is more meaty. He has more hit points than those others.
Can I smite? I critted, right?
Oh, but you have a +1 on the attack, so that's enough.
Oh, okay.
Because I forget to add the +1 damage, because you did max damage actually. technically 25 points of damage as he's trying to get back up, and you notice like after he swipes at you with the hook, you just take your great sword, you cut up at where his hook hand is, cut up at that, and then you stab him in the chest, yank back out. If there's anything else for your turn?
No, that's good. Awesome.
All right, I just need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, yeah.
Nyx, what are you doing for your turn? Still standing.
The south of me is still alive.
Yeah, he's squirming. He's like he's like just covered in muck. Just.
Okay, hold on. I'm a little laggy right now because I'm worried about a virus, so I'm trying to run a scan in the background. My computer's not.
Understood. We'll take a break here soon.
I'm gonna just stabby stab again. The dagger thing that prompts in my upper left-hand corner, that does not have +1 or anything to it, right? Because
I did not get a chance to make a micro for it yet.
That's fine. I've been doing it for my character sheet.
All right, no worries.
That just requires a few extra clicks.
Understood. And you did click it already?
I've been doing.
Okay, so you said it's a little laggy, so it's just taking a second to go ahead and connect over. But Eerie, you're going to be after this turn, you're going to be on deck. That attack was going to be with advantage because he's prone. Yeah, no, you finish him.
Okay, fair enough.
As you go ahead and for flavor, I'd say you're standing on this one body and you leap from the other body and just because he's close enough, and you just leap onto the other body and you just stab at him, and he goes quiet, just trying to squirm up in the mud. Anything else for your turn?
All right. And then, since that was, oh my God, people are fumbling around saying goodnight to me. Sorry. Can I just then hop south of him and get out of the grease completely?
Give me another acrobatics check. Because you're a rogue, and that seems kind of cool. 21, yeah, it's so you're literally just hopping across these bodies like the floor is lava, and you're able to safely get out of this muck.
That will be it for me, EOT.
Okay, Erie, it is your turn. Bad dog, and there's still someone shooting at Rongrim.
Okay, so I'm gonna go just take a swipe at this dog. And maybe we'll just say, yeah, if I do booming blade just in case he runs away. I don't. And apparently I don't even hit. I'm pretty sure I don't.
With a 9, no, he's a little yappy thing, and he's like and you're like, I don't. But you're in some ugly, terrible way. You're kind of cute still, and you just can't land the blow. Anything else for your turn?
I think I'll just stay here. So yeah, that's good.
Okay. Next is this guy, who Oh, for some reason it won't let me. Oh, because I went to the hand tool. That's why. He's gonna make a morale check. Huh. Wow, even with disadvantage, he's sticking to his guns. He's gonna go ahead and fire hand crossbow at you, Rongrim. With a 3. Lost confidence. Goblin dog is gonna go ahead and once again try to lash out at you. Bite with a natural 20 for 9 piercing damage. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, Erie. Rongrim, you're on deck.
Constitution. And you said 9?
Yeah, you took 9 piercing damage. Nope, you don't feel anything wrong with you. You feel fine. Rongrim, it is your turn. There's a dog to your east. There's a pirate to your west.
Just go ahead and use up my last bolt before I have to recharge it for this one.
Okay, go for it. 14 to hit for 7 bludgeoning damage as you hit him right in the head, and there's like a crack, like a very audible as the lights go out and he just collapses. Ash. Oh, never mind. Because Rongrim, you know you can cancel out spells as a free action, right?
I didn't realize they were all gone already. So yeah, I'll cancel that.
I'll let you do it this time for free. Next time, I'm just gonna leave it there.
Or, I mean, if I move out of it, right, I don't have to roll unless I end my turn in there, right?
I believe it's if you end your turn in there. Yes. I don't see grease pop up so often, so it's one of those spells where I'm like, oh man.
So it's my turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I can just like move up to here.
I'd probably say you lose like 10 feet trying to climb up that, but yeah.
Okay, so lose 10 feet, so I can. That's 15, so it's 25, right? Which is still within range, right?
Let me double check really fast because that's difficult terrain still. Oh wait, never mind. I let him cancel it. So yeah, you're fine.
All right, sure. Interesting. And I'll just hit the dog.
All right. Oh man, yeah. It's as you come up once again, just effortlessly, just slice right through it. As this does take us out of combat, things do calm down. No one comes running out of the cave, at least immediately, and all is quiet, at least for the time being. And as you guys are beginning to go ahead and regroup, this is actually a perfect place for us to go ahead and take a quick break. Here we go. Oh, I'm just now seeing, I forget, for the Discord stuff, welcome back, we're back, hey everybody. But so when we're playing, obviously with me being as DM, I'm always looking at the main screens and everything. But the players are usually going back and forth in the Discord channel, putting either gifts or little micro jokes, and it's always funny for me to go back because they have like little. Like I said, one day I have to like make this viewable for other people to take a look at because it's the little inside jokes they come up with are hilarious. But anyways, so you guys absolutely killed that fight. Yay, 4th level. It's quiet. No one else has come running outside of the initial wave. What would you like to do?
I think we should search the body, see if they have, particularly the boss guy, see if they have anything of use or interest, notes or orders. Plus, collect all their weapons to ship back to the ship to give to our crew. Plus, any money they have.
Okay. Who wants to helm an investigation check for the bodies?
Just FYI,
I will yeah.
Nyx is offline, so I think, normally she would be like...
I think we nominate her to do it. If she doesn't want to do it, she can say so right now.
Yeah, that's right. So Nyx, our gnome rogue player, is having problems with her computer tonight, and that's just the way things are sometimes. It's unfortunate. I think you're trying to handle a virus scan and other stuff, but c'est la vie. Sure, I will have Nyx roll this time, seeing as I feel like that's what you guys were trying to lean into. Like, technically, if Nyx was here, she would handle this.
I think most of the time she does it, and we just help her.
16. So, Nyx, let's see, finds... here we go. A light hammer, a hook, let's see, a cutlass, or hold on, I gotta see how many, 1, 2, 3, 4.
And that's with one of us helping her to give her advantage on the check.
What am I doing?
Investigating.
Search the bodies. We volunteered you.
She rolled fairly high.
That's good.
2 cutlasses that are in working condition. Let's see. And you also find... Rongrim, roll me a 1d10. Actually, a 2d10. Because of how many people there are.
I just have to move my computer.
Wow. Between all the bodies, because they all had... they were all using ranged weapons, or they all had the capability of ranged weapons, you find 18 crossbow bolts.
Nice.
Remember, you can only carry, with your quiver, you can only carry up to 20. But I know that definitely refills you back up.
Roger that.
But no notes or anything like that. Oh, sorry. Let's see. Okay, you also find a glass eye and 9 tolls. There wouldn't be pirates if they didn't have a glass eye. That's actually what the thing rolled, by the way. So you guys find a glass eye and 9 tolls.
Awesome. Okay, and then I guess now we want to go inside.
That's completely up to you guys.
I think that's what Rongrim wanted to do. Either that, or we could just set a bunch of traps outside the door. One of the two.
Hold up.
Oh, holding.
Why don't we blow that horn again?
And get him to come back out.
Well, who knows if he was telling us the truth about how many guys were in there, but the 3 came out. He said there were 6. So, and I don't know if I forgot to ask him if that his elf boss lady was one of them, or if she's at her ship or whatever. But yeah, I mean, I expect there's more people in there. I don't know if we could probably be better if we get to come out and get the jump on them.
If only 3 came out, it's possible that the rest are further in and out of earshot.
Well, yeah,
Might
for sure,
not
but I figured
hurt.
it couldn't hurt to try.
Yeah, you can. You're more than welcome to, if that's something you like to do.
I have no
I need
opinion. If you want to do it, go
have
for it.
that off my lap. 1 sec for me.
Okay, who wants to blow it then? It's like it's going to take a skill check. I just want to know who's doing it.
Screw it, I'll go ahead and do it.
Okay, so Rongrim, you go ahead. You grab the horn and... You guys sit there. You're waiting. Nothing. No response. No one comes running. There's no sounds of anybody else running, come clamoring through. You guys don't hear anything else.
Well, I think that answers that question. We might as well make our way inside now.
Okay. I'll switch everyone over. Oh yeah, complete darkness. Let me. So as you guys are getting in there, it is dark. There's outside of like the light that's coming in from the actual entrance itself, there's nothing else. It is dark. As you're coming into there as well, water has spilled over into this cavern, so it is pretty filled. It's not deep. It's probably coming up to most of your knees, probably the waists, high waists for the gnomes, but not terribly deep. The question is, how would you like to proceed? And remember, since it is dark, for anybody who does want to do perception checks, even though you have dark vision, you still get, what is it? You still get disadvantage in, oh wait. I believe it is still disadvantage. It's just you have the ability to actually see, because you're seeing silhouettes. So you still have disadvantage in the darkness. For perception checks, it is. But other than that, how'd you like to proceed? Or, actually, let's get a marching order going, and I can put someone in charge. How would you guys like to set up?
I will take the rear.
Okay, Rongrim at the back.
I think last time we did this, we had Nyx take point and look for traps, and we conga line behind her. Is that what we still want to do?
You said conga line.
I mean, more or less. It's that. I mean, it'll partly be. I mean, it's up to you guys, and of course, Nyx. I'll take Nyx out of the rank for now, but let's say Nyx is not in there yet. Where would you guys be?
Binder, theoretically, so I'll just be up here, and then, or unless Ash, unless you want to. We're both pretty clinky, so.
I don't think stealth is the issue here. I think stepping on bad is the issue.
Okay. I'll go step on the bad.
I mean, stealth might be nice, but I think that's forlorn hope at this point. Unless we want to send the other two up ahead to like scout, then we follow. I have no idea.
Let's just. I would say, do you want to light a torch? It'll help us see, but at the same time, they'll probably see us coming.
Torch is fine. I don't have any torches on me though.
Okay.
I left them all in the boat.
I will light one.
Okay, so grabbing a torch, you go ahead and. It's lit. It's lit. So.
I'm back. I'm sorry.
No worries. So Rongrim's gonna be in the rear. So Ash, where did you want to be in the conga line? Then I guess we're saying that now.
Somewhere closer to the front.
Okay. What about you, Eerie?
Closer to the front, either in the front or close to the front, one of two. I don't know where Nyx wants to be. Does she want to check the stuff first, or?
Oh, they're trying to decide. They're trying to volunteer you to be toward the front, Nyx.
I'll go first. I don't care.
Now that she's not been struck by lightning. So like this, is this fine?
Yeah, size order. I like it.
I'm getting ready
Alright.
to take a picture.
All right, let me just put you guys in at the create a new marching order. We'll call this marching order Nyx. And boom. So Nyx, if you move space by space, everyone else will follow you.
Cool.
Automatically. So you have some light in the space. Where are you going? What are you doing? Well, you have a little bit of light from Nyx, from Iriana's torch, who's right behind you. Where you going? What you doing? You have a path. You have two paths essentially to the north of you. Oh, actually, let me check for your vision if you can see that. Yeah, you should be able to see them. So two paths diverting, one going northeast and the other one northwest. Nick?
Can you see any footprints on the ground or anything as try to track the people that came before us?
Ash, that's a good question. Why don't you give me a survival check? Hard to tell. It's wet. It's wet. It's muddy. It's very, yeah.
Well, we should probably check closer to the mouths of the two things and down one or the other.
You guys hear me?
We can now.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, sorry. I said I help her, but wasn't sure if you guys heard it.
No, sorry.
That's
Then
okay.
in that case, Ash, roll one more time.
Can we check next to the?
This would represent like the same for both.
Doesn't really matter.
It's
I do not do well at here. Once we get back to the city, we'll be a lot better. I don't
She's
do
our
like
city
mud
girl.
and muck. Yeah, very much so.
It's like, I hate this place. It's bad for my hair. There's no reception.
All right, we'll go the dry way first.
Okay. So yeah, everybody should move in with you. I love this. I love this API.
Are we sneaking?
Are you sneaking?
I turn back and ask everybody.
I'm clanking as quietly as I can.
If you all wish to sneak, everybody roll me a stealth check. Disadvantage for Eerie and of course Ash, because clank clank. Ooh. Okay, next.
Hot tonight.
I'm just right behind you. Clank.
Let's see. Rongrim, did you roll for stealth? Okay, I'm just pulling in your averages. All right.
So far, our average is 14. Oh, wait, no, I missed Ash's roll.
Yep. And there it is. 1275. Okay. Go ahead, next. So as far as you know, you guys are sneaking.
Every time I hear them clank, I kind of wince a little bit.
Like, Okay, so Nyx, as you're getting right here, like this cluster, you can see like there's like a cluster of, like algae and lily pads, and it's a little, the water's a bit murky here. You like trying to not swim because it's like up to your, it's like high waist for the two gnomes, but as you step through, you put your foot on something, feels like a rock at first, and then it pushes down, and you hear like a, and you feel like a, like under the water beneath you.
Like I stepped on a pressure plate.
Like you stepped on a pressure plate. I need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw. As you step down, onto it, it's
I say, oh, shit.
as you can hear this sudden as the wall to your left is a lot smoother than you had noticed, as these little carved holes release a number of darts in your direction. You take 11 piercing damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw. It's a stacked effect.
Oh, no.
As you go ahead and additionally take 16 poison damage. So 11 piercing damage, 16
I'm down
poison
to
damage.
4.
So you watch as Nyx just steps on something, and all of a sudden, and a bunch of just darts just fly and just pelt her like.
Okay. Can I use one cure wounds on her? Kept it. And then I can cure poison with my lay on hands, right?
You can. She's not poisoned. This.
Oh, she's not poisoned.
You're not poisoned. It was just poison damage. It was just deciding if you were going to take, because the first was the dexterity saving throw to see if you even dodged it, and then the Constitution saving throw was to see how bad that poison damage affected you.
Oh, I should have used my inspiration. Oh well.
But if you wish to, go ahead and subtract the damage when you can, Nyx. Oh yeah. So if you want, Ash, you can definitely cast Cure Wounds. For 5 points of healing. As you go and you place a hand, like after she gets shot and she's like, ugh, taking it, and you can see like her body's just like, oh my god. You go and just place a hand on her and you feel like a little surge of energy. You're feeling a little better, but woof, that was rough.
I wonder if I should burn a second one or just burn some lay on hands points.
Completely up to you. I believe you should.
What do you guys have any thoughts? I have 2 more spell slots and 15 lay on hand.
Technically, you have 20 lay on hands now because you're 4th level, right?
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I think I never. Alright, I'll do 10 points of lay on hands for. So that should give her 15, right? And I think she took how much?
Back up. I was down to 4 HP.
Okay.
So and be sure to use the what is it? The lay on hands thing. Take 10 from you.
Yeah, I put so I have 10 lay on hands left, right?
Correct. It'll do the math for you if you use the lay on hands macro. But
Oh,
Nyx, you're
okay.
feeling, after that you're feeling a bit better.
Thank you.
So you should be at 19, right?
That's what yeah.
Okay, alright, well, do more of that.
A word of advice, little one. Watch out for traps and be more careful.
You can go first if you want to.
I'm fine back here.
Okay, you keep backseat scouting then.
All right, Nyx, whenever you're ready to continue.
Sorry, Rongrim.
It's in character. He loves it. I think so.
And we're moving at a pace where she can use her check for traps and whatnot, right?
Well,
Just like
is
rotting
that,
through the muck.
is that something she would like to do?
Yes.
I mean, I guess I thought we were doing that from the beginning. That's why we're doing Congo line, and she just didn't see this particular trap. So I just wanted to double check that we are actually doing what I assumed we were doing,
I thought
looking at traps.
It's been we don't play that frequently on these guys. So what do I need to do to like?
Give me an investigation check.
Okay.
Otherwise, I was using your passive investigation, which was not high enough for that last trap.
God.
27, considerably better. After stepping on that, you're like, wait, that's right. I can see these traps. Go ahead. So go ahead and continue.
Thanks, Ashley. And I literally just couldn't remember what I was supposed to do.
No problem. I'm just glad we just got that out of the way.
Which brings me. I saw you stop moving. Which brings me to this particular trap that you look down into the water and you can see once again where it's like kind of murky. You can see there's another one of those stones. You don't see, but this time the holes aren't on the sides. The holes are actually above.
Does it look like we're able to step around them from the other side?
Yes, it's easily where you get like okay. It's designed like the footing is kind of like the footing seems like it's almost like your foot would like naturally kind of fall there. But if you're aware of where it is, you can easily just go, oh, okay, and just like a hop skip over it.
So I relay that information to everybody behind.
Okay. It was funny because I was like, yeah, she's gonna walk right into this next trap.
Yeah, I was. God Almighty. Is it right in front of me?
Yeah. So that it's simple enough. Where you can actually just walk right by it. I'm like, I got more traps for you guys if you like. Let's see, Nyx, I believe. Let me double check.
See some shenanigans.
Yes, Nyx, as you're coming out into that opening where it's beginning to split off again, you can see there's a little bit of light to your, what is that? Up to your north. In fact, you can see there's another one of those pirates holding a torch on this kind of like this small muddy island where he's surrounded essentially by water, and he kind of is just like holding up the torch, kind of like looking around. He has a crossbow, hand crossbow in his opposite hand. What would you like to do? In fact, I believe from your angle, you can see quite a few individuals holding torches.
I can. I look back and I whisper, "That shit stain lied to us. There's at least 4 in this."
Well, they did say 8. 5
that
here,
was
and 3 came out.
That was including them, the 2 outside.
No,
That's
3 came out of the cave, right? 3 or 4 came out of the cave. I think 3 came out of
the cave.
You're starting to think and wonder, maybe that pirate wasn't as honest.
Right, if I hadn't crashed. But here we are.
Right. Well, there looks like there's a path around. I don't know if we should douse the torch or not. And there's a path around to the side. And they must have taken the other way because they're not shot full of holes.
There were 5 of them.
Do we want to just bottle up the entrance and start shooting at them, or do we want to try to rush them, or what do you guys want to do? Follow the path around to the left?
I say follow around to the left for now, but everybody be ready.
Okay. Well, Nyx, you are essentially leading the charge.
Captain.
And you can see there is someone there, and they appear to be, from your angle, they appear to be directing a few people. In fact, I'll move the camera angle over here for anybody else to see. You can see there's someone like who's just up and just studying, like it's on the edge of your vision, so it's very hard to make out. Like kind of like this, a little bit like these stone structures in that direction, and they seem to be studying it. And from time to time, they look over and they kind of like mouth something to someone else, but you're out of earshot, so you can't really hear what's going on. But what would you like to do? You say you're gonna whatever direction you wish to move, go for it.
Are we keeping our previous stealth rolls at this?
You are keeping those same stealth rolls. Or actually, no.
We gotta be extra stealth now.
No, it's still the same. Because as far as you know, you're still stealthy. Okay. It's at that moment where the guy who's nearby notices the flickering light coming from your side of the cave, and he goes, "Hey, I think I see something."
You impersonate the pirate guy outside.
Great deception, person. Do you
see.
volunteer?
Yeah, I can try.
Is that me?
Ash, are you gonna? You said you're gonna try to personate the pirate outside.
Try to persuade him or something that
Well, technically be deceiving, but go give me a deception check.
Deception.
Cool.
What do you say? What do you say? Like he's looking that direction. He only just right now he just sees the light. He kind of sees like you guys bathed. He sees the light for now. But what do you say?
Oh, say something like, "Oi, you guys done here yet?"
No, they're still searching for. Gods know something. But look, the captain's not in a great mood today. I wouldn't recommend coming over here. You should probably stick to your post.
Well, we'll just be circling around and we'll head back out.
It's your funeral. Do what you want.
All right. Take care.
And he goes back to look in that direction. That's actually really good. What are you guys doing? Nix? Technically you're leading. But actually, no. What are you guys doing, I guess? Like, because all you guys get quiet and you hear Ash just call out and the guy just goes, okay, yeah, whatever.
Can you guys hear me?
Oh, yeah, we can.
Yeah, we can.
Sorry, it's just being shitty again.
But I was going to say, Nix, are you still leading?
Yeah. I'm going to move forward a little bit more. I'm just trying to get... I was checking on the status of my virus scan, and now it doesn't want to go back to the window. Hold, please.
Please hold.
Go around this pillar. We'll be out of sight of them, right? I can't tell.
I mean, as far as you know.
Okay.
I mean, we will be, but our light might not be.
Should we douse the torch? I'm just saying. He said, oh, I guess, you told them, oh, we're just gonna circle around and go be on our merry way, so.
It's absolutely 1000% your decision.
I'm sorry, the computer's lagging really bad.
Right. Do you want me to
I'm
switch?
worried.
Do you want to switch up? Put someone else up front.
Yeah, if someone else wants to lead for a minute while I get this.
Alright.
I nominate Rongrim.
Oh!
Just reverse the order.
Oops, on me. Is that what you want, Rongrim? You want to be a leader? You want to be up front? You want to be
That's
a rock
not
superstar?
really my position. So if nothing else, I'll do it. I'm not gonna punk out.
They're doing it too. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Yeah, it makes more sense just to have somebody with more armor in front and pick the rain with the back.
I mean, it's completely up to you guys. I'll just reverse the order if you'd like. Oh, I gotta put a black flag on Ron Grimm.
Yeah, just keep Rongrim in the back and then put myself or Eerie in.
Okay.
Torch, just in case.
I'd be like, Rongrim's like, it's like all those people who were like, it's like, all right, how are we gonna split the bill? And like, you're like, ooh, we're like, don't worry, I'll take care of it. Oh, thank God. North, we'll call this formation Ash, using the Ash formation. All right, Ash, you have control.
Oh, and douse the torch.
Oh, and you douse the torch. My mistake. I didn't catch that.
Okay, and then I would appreciate it if I guess she's left the building, but keep looking and make sure that we're not gonna step on anything.
I'm still here.
Okay.
Well, technically, Nix can still make. I'm holding on to Nix's investigation check. For
Okay.
traps. Okay. So of course, Ash, as you're coming up through there, you can see there are a number of people scouting around, like looking for, like digging through things, looking for things. You're not sure what exactly. But you see they're all kind of more or less minding their own business. And you hear, and finally, I'll wait a little bit. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, we're getting pretty close to the edge where we'll be coming around the corner, and we're not going to be
Stealthy.
stealthy anymore. So,
Okay.
do we want to just...
From there, like you hear, maybe it's, no, hold on, sorry, wrong place. Well, maybe it's this. This has to be it. And you hear what sounds like kind of like a stone, like stone on stone grinding. And as it, like, you can hear it, and you can hear something set in, and there's a pause, like everyone's looking in that direction, like waiting. Well, bloody hell, I thought that would work. And there's a rumble. And you can, and like the ceiling begins to like the ceiling like begins to break as Detrius earth begins falling down and splashing into the water a bit, and you see the other pirates are looking around, and let's see, who has my highest?
So does it appear that the ceiling is collapsing, or?
No. Nyx, you notice it first as around them, like the rocks are like some of the rocks are falling. It's not like it's not a terrible rumble. It's like a low rumble, but it's enough to like shake loose, like any loose rock or like debris from the ceiling. And Nyx, you notice it first as the water begins bubbling up in certain places, and you can see these. And you've seen these before, actually. And you see like these lumbering bodies begin to rise from the deep points in the water. And all the pirates, the surrounding pirates, begin reacting. Captain! Captain! And that's a good point for everyone to go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay, can you hear me?
I can, yes. Oh, why? Did you have something? You had something?
No, it's fine, because all I heard was, Nyx, you noticed it first, and then my computer froze, and then I heard you come back to sometimes say, and now would be a good time to roll for initiative.
You're like, and everyone died.
What happened?
A bunch of skeletons are rising up out of the water.
Well, we still have those little motes of light that are like skeleton repellent, right? So we could probably just drop them on the ground behind us, like.
Well, I guess we'll have to see as your turn comes. Everyone go ahead and roll initiative.
I'm trying to come back.
I know you are, Nyx. We're hanging in there I'm trying to hang in there with you.
I'm so sorry.
I failed to click the token one, so I did roll initiative, but didn't register to the macro.
Did not? Let's see. Oh, wow. It seems like none of my guys' initiative went off. What if roll 20 is acting up for all of us now? All right. I just had to reset my other screen. Okay, let's try that again. And of course, oh, that's why, because this tab crashed.
Oh, I feel better that it's not just...
Maybe it's because I have a lot of stuff going on my screen. Oh, that's why, because I'm on the wrong layer. Because I'm a genius at this stuff, guys. All this nifty stuff I come up with. There we go. And did everyone else get a chance to roll initiative?
I'm coming now.
So in that case, everyone outside of Nyx, everyone else get a chance to roll initiative?
I rolled but didn't register. I can just roll again.
Oh, that's right. What was your roll?
18, I guess.
You like, watch, it was like a 1. You're like, it was like 18 or something. Oh, 18.09. Let's see, I see Ash on there. I see Rongrim on there. And Nyx is still logging in.
Pretty fast skeletons.
It was very surprising. It was a very surprising effort. They all just, they all rolled 21? Man. Yeah, super fast skeletons. And they all just rose up out of the water, popping up out of the snow like daisies.
I'm in.
Let's see. Let me know if you want me to roll initiative for you, Nyx.
I rolled.
Oh, you did? Oh, 15. Sorry, just checking if you're... Yeah, it's not adding you to the thing. That's my mistake. All right, I'll just do it myself. And
I did it from the map. So.
I think it's just being, funky. Everybody's at home. Everybody's what is it? Everybody's playing on Roll20. So okay, starting things off, we have one of these nifty little skeletons, which you can only barely see with the torchlight that's all around you. Let's see, who's the closest? That guy looks like a great target, as he's going to go ahead. One skeleton moving up. Short sword attack. Nope. Let's see, another skeleton. Going right for that guy with the light. Ooh, natural 20 on that guy. Let's see, another one going up toward Captain. And nope, Captain deflects. Rongrim, it is your turn. Now there's skeletons and pirates? Oh my god, this literally is Pirates of the Caribbean. Anyways, go ahead, Rongrim.
Have they noticed us? Okay, never.
As far you don't know yet.
Why did we choose to go in here first?
That was your idea. We wanted to wait outside.
I wanted to blow the horn.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay, so they haven't noticed us yet. I'm gonna move up.
As far as you know.
And seeing a skeleton to my south, I'm actually going to turn my ring half an inch to the left, a quarter inch to the right, and then 3/4 inches, 3/4 turns back to the left, and use my my ballista cannon.
Ooh. So after turning it around, there's that little, there's that kind of like what is it? It's like a little tube that kind of pops up underneath like your wrist, and there's like a thrumming to it, like. But go ahead. So that was your bonus action, I believe.
Yeah, and taking a shot at the, like I said, at the skeleton to my.
Okay, go for it. Okay. That hits for what? 8 force damage, and yeah, he's pushed 5 feet away from you. If it was any further, would have hit that pillar. But anyways, like yeah, as you go ahead and like you level out your hand, and suddenly there's a pulse, like a boom, as it strikes against it, and it pushes it away, and it's like just like it kind of like dents and stunned for a moment. It's like it's kind of like trying to stand back up to its normal height. Eerie, it's your turn. Nyx, you're coming up real soon. What would you like to do, Eerie?
I'm going to move up. I don't think anything is in sight, so we'll see.
Well, it's a lot going on in that cave. I promise you that. You might be on the ruler.
I just dragged. Oh, hi! It's a person. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
You turn the corner and like he's looking at a skeleton, and suddenly he looks down at you like, "What the hell?"
And all right then, I'm gonna pull him closer then.
It's a 3-way battle.
All right.
The best
Okay, I
type.
think.
The best type of battles. Let's see. Strength saving throw. He makes it with a 16. As you go ahead and you lash out at him, and he, as it does wrap around him, he yanks it, and you let it go just in time, so he doesn't end up yanking you closer. Anything else for your turn? Okay, EOT. Yeah, he's tough call, but he doesn't know. It's like, oh, maybe they're all together. He's gonna run up to you, bring out his cutlass, slash at you, Eerie, with a 14 to hit. You're 17, so nope, that's a miss. Nyx, it is your turn. Shit's getting real. What are you doing?
I kind of groan audibly and said, God, we should have just let them pick each other off before we started fighting. And on that, I'm gonna come up to the guy that is now engaging there, and then I'm gonna attack him.
Okay, which, by the way, that was an option.
I know, I'm sure it was. I was like, let's just let them kill each other, and then we'll finish it up.
Rongrim coming in like, Leroy Jenkins! Go ahead and make your attack, Nyx.
Really? Rongrim really wanted to go into the cave. He's just committed.
Just so
You know,
committed.
I wasn't the only one that voted to do that, right?
With a 9, nope, it is a miss. You come running up and you stumble just a bit. Your attack comes up just short.
Yeah, that water was a little deeper than I thought, so kind of lost my footing there. That'll be it for me, EOT.
Okay. Next is this pirate captain, as she goes ahead and pulls out she pulls out a sword and a dagger. Clearly you've never messed with the best. She's gonna go ahead and make, oh, is it not rolling? Oh, there it goes. Oh, that first one's a miss. Second one is a hit for 10 slashing damage. As she, carves right through that skeleton. Just clatters to the ground. And she is going to go ahead and run this way. This guy, feeling really confident. His captain's coming in to help him. Take a quick slash at that skeleton. Hits for 2 damage. This guy is not happy about that, Rongrim. How dare you? He's gonna go ahead and take a swipe at you. Oh, with a natural 1. As he runs up and he goes to swipe at you with a sword arm, but it's the same arm you hit with that shockwave, and he watches it just falls off mid-swing. He just kind of swings at nothing. Swings at you with a nub. Because pirates, it's funny. Let's see, this guy, gonna go ahead, take his chances, swipe at this thing. It's a miss. I'm trying to go through them as fast as they can. This unique looking skeleton. Oh man, I forget how far this can reach. Give me 2 seconds. I designed this guy so long ago. Oh, sweet. Okay. As you watch as he reaches from this old dusty pouch, old rotting pouch from his side, and he tosses this flask of acid at the pirate. As it strikes, oh yeah, you watch as it hits the pirate's face. He reaches up, grabs his face with both hands, like just like Indiana Jones, like just his face just melts away. Ash, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Let's see.
Oh, good.
Yes. Up here and hit guy.
Oh, get right around that guy. Yeah, 24, technically 25. 25 to hit for 8 slashing damage. Yeah, you definitely...
9, right?
You're absolutely right, for 9 slashing damage. As you surprise him, not quick enough to react to you, just clink, ha! And you watch his back seizes up. He's still standing, though. Anything else for your turn?
Oh, sorry.
Okay. This guy, yeah, he sees you. Is gonna go ahead, make his way up, try to attack at you. With a 9. Let's see. And the skeleton is just gonna do what he's always done. Attack. Well, no, he probably had a more peaceful life when he was alive. Who knows? We don't know. Let's see. This skeleton sees that he's got buddies over there. And is going to make his way up to attack. I actually wanted him right here. 20 to hit, Eerie. For 5 piercing damage. As he, surprised, as you hear like the something splashing up in the water right behind you, just takes a quick thrust in your direction. So you take 5 piercing damage from that attack. He is no more. Rongrim, it is your turn. Pirates everywhere. Are you in mute?
No, I'm here. I know I'm at a disadvantage, but I'm gonna just try taking a shot at the guy in front of me anyway.
Okay, go for it. Even with disadvantage, it does hit for 7 force damage. As you go ahead and you place that up to his chest, after he swings and misses, you put your palm up to his chest and you release that close range blast, and he just clatters into bones. Just 5 feet away, of course. Erie, it is your turn. Pirate to your north and skeleton to your south.
Who is carrying the motes of light from the puzzle?
I believe
situation?
each one of you were.
Each of us melee people has one mote.
Okay.
Well,
Cool.
there were 4 motes, so.
Okay,
Oh, there are
cool.
4 motes? I thought there were 3, but yeah,
You're
okay,
right.
there's 4
You're
motes.
right. You're right. You're right. Go ahead. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
No,
Cool.
no, that's fine. If we have 4 motes, that's perfectly fine with me.
But go ahead, Erie. What do you got?
Cool. That'll be cool if I can pull it out of my bag and just, I don't know, place it on the ground near us, or
Okay,
Or
as a
can
free
you- is it
action,
placed?
you reach into the bag and you pull out the mote, and it is inert.
Oh, so maybe it's just active in that area only. Okay.
It's like
I
a
did-
glow stick. It's
I
only
did-
good for like 12 hours.
I'm sorry. I wanted to say something, but I couldn't. So
Alas. Okay. All right. Well.
but that was your free action. So
Okay. I will continue whacking this guy. I'll attempt to do booming blade on this guy, but let's see if he hits.
okay.
Oops.
With a 9, it does not. As you go and you pull out you quickly reach into your bag and you pull out the mote and damn! And you just quickly take a quick slash at him as like a kind of like a last second thing, but no strike. Anything else for your turn?
Hold on.
Okay. This side does not like being right here. Oh shit! No, nah, it's too late. It's too late. Fuck it. Look, I forgot that Nyx was right there. Oh
Trying
man,
to disengage.
He did not disengage because he just wanted to step outside of that. I didn't think about it, but it's too late. I do the same to you guys, so go for it because he's gonna attack Erie.
Is this with advantage at all, or just flat roll?
Flat roll. He's gonna take a strike at Erie. It will hit, but we'll see what happens. Oh no! You go ahead and as he goes away, you just stab into his foot. Ah! And he falls over and he hits his head on that solid rock. Just
Crack, lights out.
yeah. No one's home anymore.
Quick like sword tap or fist bump with Nyx.
Oh my god, I'm gonna talk to my artist, see if that's gonna be an art piece now, like a fist bump between the 2 gnomes. But anyways, but go ahead, Nyx, it is your turn.
Alright, let me see. So I want to attack the dude, or do I want to attack the skeleton? I think I'm going to approach the skeleton here. And I'm going to take a swipe at him.
Okay, go for it.
Things are a little bit better, but they're still quite slow, so I'm sorry.
Let's see. No. Oh, you do get sneak attack because Erie is the. Damn. Yeah. Oh man. He actually had high HP, and you just still outrolled him. As you go ahead and you, after stabbing that guy in the foot, you dash up and you cut at one of the skeletons, like bone pieces, and he starts collapsing. You just keep chopping away until he just collapses into nothing.
Okay. Do I have some more movement?
You should, yes.
I do. Okay. Actually, no, it doesn't. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back this way. I'm gonna get behind here, get between the 2 more well-armored people. I don't want to get close enough to this dude that he can take a swing at me before I get a chance to take a swing at him. So
Got it.
I'm just gonna stand right here, out of the water.
In nature, the infantile whale stays between the mother and father whale to protect itself against the attack of orcas.
Are you calling me a whale?
Uh-oh.
So the captain is gonna go ahead. Let's see. She's gonna make 2 attacks. Oh man. First one is blah. Second one is Oh man, she takes that skeleton out in one hit. 2 skeletons out in one hit. And she is gonna go ahead and move this direction. Oi, what's... Oi! So it's all this then? You're certainly not skeletons, that's for sure. Let's see, this guy is gonna make his way over. And he's gonna go ahead and pull out his hand crossbow and fire at... Ash. Nope. Nope. Let's see, he didn't make it. Nope, he's not gonna be in the sequel. Ash, it is your turn. More pirates start to come this way.
Alright, I will swing at the guy next to me.
17 to hit for 11. Oh man, these pirates are nothing to you guys now. As you go ahead and you just slice right through them.
And then I can move, right, to 30, right?
30, yes.
Let's see. I want to try to encourage the skeleton to go after them instead of us.
I'm just checking movement.
I think I'll just move up to there.
Okay. Remember when these pirates were really difficult for you guys to fight? Anyways, Rongrim, it is your turn.
Okay, gonna go ahead and move.
You do realize if you're not careful, you're going to attract the attention of the skeleton with the acid vials, right?
Yeah. Let me actually move back. And gonna go ahead and take a shot at this pirate right here.
Okay, with your force ballista, I assume?
You know it.
Ooh, that's a tough hit. For 10, oh yeah, he's gone. For 10 points of force damage as it blasts right into him and he gets thrown back. All right, Eerie, it is your turn. Damn.
Okay, It'll be nice if the skeleton just started attacking the lady, so... Okay, I'm just gonna go skirt around towards the captain, and we'll see from there. I think I'll just stay here and yeah, I think that's it.
Okay, go for it. All right, Nyx, it is your turn. What do you got?
So it looks like, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Sorry, it's not like giving me that little like chirp to let me know that it's registering that I have my non-mute button pushed. So it looks like all we have left is the magey looking skeleton.
We have the skeleton captain and the pirate captain.
Yeah, okay. What's the range on my dagger of returning?
20 feet standard, 60 feet with disadvantage. Or long range.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna move. Everything is taking a long time. I kind of what I'm gonna do is move up, like basically next to Ash, and throw my dagger at the captain.
Okay, absolutely. You can definitely do that.
Those things are, it's like not really registering that I'm clicking on myself.
I'll move it for you. Don't worry. Can you try to get right next to Ash?
And I think that that'll be 20 feet to the captain.
I like the plan.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it looks like my roll 20 is just reloading the page, so
It might have
might take a
crashed,
minute. If
so.
you want to roll for me, you can feel free.
You sure? I definitely don't want to take that away from you.
I want to do it. I don't want you guys to sit here and wait for me. So give it like 15 seconds, and if it's not ready to go by then I'll have you do it.
Understandable. Like I said, I think this page is a little resource heavy because I like graphics and effects.
Well, Tony was trying to mod my computer to play Skyrim on it, and I think he has downloaded something to the tune of like 15,000 plus files all told.
Mods.
You know, all of the mods. Because I just emptied my recycle bin and it had 17,000 fucking files in it, and I was like, what the fuck?
Mods are
So-
a dangerous addiction. If you know anybody with the Skyrim mod addiction, please call this number below.
I do. I
Uh,
don't even know him anymore. Yeah, if you could roll for me because it's still loading, I would appreciate
absolutely. Let's see. Watch me roll a natural 20.
it. Spirits guide you.
Spirits guy. Well, I don't want it. 17. It's a hit. So, for 7 piercing damage, as it throws out at her, and as it like cuts against her, like she moves just enough to cut against her forearm, and or her upper, oh my god, tricep, tricep, and it brings all the way back around. Just you catch it back in that hand again. Anything else for your
pissed
turn?
her off. No, I don't think so. EOT.
Okay. Oh yeah, and I'll take care of that because yeah. Bollocks! This is for the birds. And she's gonna go ahead and first
Alar and drag.
she's gonna Alar and drag. It's supposed to be a little more high pitched. Actually, it's supposed to be more like this, but it is what it is. And she's gonna go ahead and take. She pulls out her well, not a hand crossbow, an actual flintlock pistol, and fires at you, Nyx. 16 to hit.
Hold on, I'm getting there.
I believe that does hit.
It does too.
Yep, for 5 piercing damage.
Okay. I will
And-
change that in a minute.
No worries. And she's going to go ahead and use her bonus action to dash.
Do what?
She starts moving, and then she uses her bonus action to dash.
She is escaping really quickly.
That'll be her turn. Ash, it is your turn. That darn pirate person, that red-haired pirate, is running. Redheads.
And
I'm sorry.
Do I recognize her as any of the people that were wanted?
Give me a quick history check with advantage.
Sure, check with it.
Rongrim, you're on deck, and Eerie, you're right behind. Okay. You recognize. You don't. She's not on the mage list, but you do recognize her. That is Captain Tam Sia. She is not only a white mane pirate, a higher-ranking white mane pirate. She is the sister to that pirate captain you had killed. She is definitely wanted by Lanaroo authorities, Belkan authorities, and even Sapin authorities.
Holy shit.
What was her name again?
Her bounty's probably quite high.
Captain Tam Sia.
Wanted dead or alive?
Both.
Great.
Okay, I am going to, and I can check my actions here. I can move 30 feet, but then I can also take like a sprint or something action I can take?
Mm-hmm. You can dash, but that's your action.
Okay, if I dash, how far can I dash?
I believe so. Your normal speed is 30. You're not
Double.
encumbered, so it'd be 60 feet.
Okay.
The reason I gave it to you advantage because you're law enforcement in your home country.
Let's see. So 30, 60. 60 would put me like right about here, I think, right? So
Or 12 squares, yes.
Is it here?
Let's see. Yep, that's 60 feet. I have a tool to see your last movement.
Sure. And I think that's everything, right? Because I don't have any other moves I can do.
You have your bonus action.
I guess I just ready if she gets close to.
That would be your that would be your action to ready an attack.
Okay, so bonus action I really can't do.
Well, I don't know what all
can't do
spells
it.
you have. That's why.
No, I don't think I have any. So.
Okay. Rongrim, you saw that captain lady is running off, and there's still a skeleton to your south. What are you doing?
The only thing I see to my southeast is
Southeast,
this
yeah.
person right here.
Yep.
Okay, gonna go ahead and use my force ballista on whatever that thing is.
It is a nasty-looking skeleton. Ooh. Not bad. As it goes ahead and you go ahead and you fire off your ballista in that direction, or your force ballista, and it hits and it strikes, and like there's like a crack in some of the bones, and like its body recedes a bit, and it just straightens itself back up.
Did it move the
Oh, that's right, it
5
does.
feet or whatever?
It does move 5 feet. I completely forgot about that. Eerie, it's your turn. Skeleton to the southeast, pirate captain that way. Or to your.
And oh yeah, where's Ash? I don't see her on the map anymore. Or...
She went running after that pirate.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay, cool. So I was like, "Hey Ash, do you need some help?"
Then you have free action to shout out to Ash, like, "Hey, you need some help?"
All right then. If you do need some help, I'll use the spell slot to cast Expeditious Retreat.
Oh my!
And then we're gonna go chase some people.
Let's see. The spell allows you to dash in a critical pace. So you cast a spell when you use a bonus action on each of your turns. So you can dash as a bonus action instead of
Right.
wow. So that means
So I
you can
think-
technically dash. No, you can't dash twice, but yeah.
I think
You
right
can
now I can
dash
still
like I
move right
dash.
now. Yeah. Right now I think I can just move as it is in bonus action because I casted that. So
Yeah,
yeah.
so 25. So yeah. Oh yeah, you can use it in the same. Yeah, you can use it part of the same thing, I believe. So 25 times 3. So you can move 75 feet in one turn if you don't make any attacks.
Cool. So but right now I'm just moving to 25 that way because that's what I got, right? Or when does it take effect? Right now?
Yeah, I'd say it's in the same. I believe it's in the same.
Oh, okay.
So like you see like Eerie concentrate, and and all of a sudden like her body starts shimmering a bit. Not shimmering, but like kind of like vibrating, like, and she just takes off running. Much faster than her stubby little legs usually carry her. But that's so yeah. You can so like I said, that's what was that? It's 25, so you can move like I said up to 75 if you don't attack this turn.
Not attack. I caught up to Ash.
All right, was that 75 feet for you?
I counted at least 5. Yeah, or should have been. I think. Let me double check. Where's the ruler thingy?
You moved 25 feet. That was another 35 feet.
It's Irish. Undo.
And Nyx, it's you're on deck. I see like
Maybe
all
I
the. It's like all these arrows going across.
I was like, wait, well, wasn't I near next?
I'm thinking, sorry.
Wait,
Well,
should I move?
Well, you, I can see where you moved on the DM screen. So you moved 25 feet
cool.
plus another 35 feet. So however many you have left.
55, right? Or 35, 45. No.
Mhm.
Crap. 5. Okay, I can move a little bit more. Chasing the lady.
I thought she was gonna be good with her little extra movement. No, still catching her. Oh, yeah, she might have to actually put some distance between you guys. All right, so what's it gonna be, Eerie? I think you because let's see.
That is up to her.
Oh, there you go. So okay, that's where you're ending your turn. Okay. Next, Eerie is gone. Moving
I see that.
Moving way faster than you've ever seen her move before.
Where the hell are you going? So just to be clear, for movement wise, like if I move 20 feet and take an action, and then for my bonus action I dash.
Now remember,
Do I
you
move,
can still
like-
move. So remember, you can break up your movement as long as
Yeah.
if your movement speed is 30 feet, then no matter what you do in between, as long as there's something that doesn't impede your movement, you can still move that 30 feet.
Yeah, but then as far as dashing, that's just another 30 feet, right? So whatever that basically I get 60. If I want to use that, I basically get 60 feet of movement in the total.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so I could like move 20 and then dash for 40.
Affirmative.
Okay. All right, and Rongrim took a shot at this wizard-looking skeleton, yeah?
Yeah, it's still standing.
I'll take care of him.
Okay, this is 20 feet,
Okay.
and to throw it at is another 20 feet, so I don't have to do it with disadvantage.
Okay. Ooh, good strike. As you go ahead and you lash up. I'm gonna have to replace that sound effect. I know we have a. Cause yeah, I have. There we go. That sound effect. But yeah, so it takes 7 piercing damage. My mistake.
Okay, and then I'm gonna dash the remaining 40 feet of my movement in this general direction where I saw Eerie and Ash heading.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
for it.
say, sorry, Rongrim.
Like, you got this. But now it's starting to show a little wear and tear. I got to refresh my main screen again. I think I crashed it because too many graphics on the page. But I'll take care of that. But
And that's it for me, EOT.
Okay. Yep, I totally crashed that page. Fantastic. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just restoring it. It'll come back here in a second. I'll move the captain, but I feel like I want other people to be able to see it. Oh, I don't think that actually... Nah. Let's see. Loading back in. Sorry for that, for anybody who's watching. Just a million things going on here. Here we go. Okay. So, she has no choice. She is going to disengage.
Just question. She does disengage. Does that count as an opportunity situation, or
It does not, because she actually does
It does not.
disengage. Yeah. And
Wait.
she's gonna...
doesn't the warcaster count, like, even if they disengage, or no?
I think no, that'd be sentinel. Let me double check, because sentinel is regardless
Okay,
of.
gotcha. This is just opportunity. Got it. She just
Yeah.
disengaged.
You know what? She is gonna take the opportunity attack. She's gonna risk it because she needs that movement. So if you want to attack, go for it.
All right. I would like to. She's going to try and attack.
No, I know what you're gonna do. I just realized. Oh no. I'll put her back here, but she's just gonna run. She's not gonna disengage because she doesn't know. She doesn't know, so I can't act like she knows. But go ahead.
All right. Let me line up my ducks in a row, making sure. Let's see. Second.
That fucking sucks. I just forgot that ability you have. Because you never use it, so it's like, oh, well, now you've been using it, but yeah.
Well, never to stop anyone.
So you can go and make a standard weapon attack.
Cool. Just making sure. Or maybe she misses. Maybe I whiff terribly.
Do you
That's
have
all-
inspiration?
Don't think so.
Okay, so she's going to take the chance to go ahead and run, to keep running, so she can get an additional 30 feet of movement. That's why I was like, if I disengage, I'm only getting 60 feet, versus if I just run for it, that's 90 feet. Okay, so she's running. Ash, it is your turn.
90 feet
She
of
had,
movement.
she seems to have some kind of ability to let her keep moving.
I don't get 90. But the best I can do is
60.
60. But you can do 90?
Nyx can, technically.
Close.
Eerie can do 75. Nyx can do 90.
Alright, so I'm not sure if I can even catch her at this point.
But
Should
you
we
see,
just keep chasing?
it's up to you. But you did see Eerie like move super fast.
Ah, shit. Should
Go
have gone
faster
around
than
the other
normal.
way. I'm wondering if I'm gonna regret this, but can't see how far a move can move. This is just linear, though.
Oh, that's weird. I must have. Sorry. While you're doing that, I think I made a mistake. I might have deleted the skeleton's turn by accident. So the skeleton would have actually moved up a little and did another acid lob toward you, Rongrim, because you would have been the closest to begin with. 16 to hit,
Yeah, that hits.
and it does it again. You can do it twice in a turn. 12 to hit.
Nope.
You take 9 acid damage. Go ahead, Ash.
Do you need help, Rongrim?
I could possibly use some backup, but I think I got.
Okay, because I'd really like to chase the other person, but I don't want you to go down either.
Do what you have to.
Alright, let's close.
You can also check your movement by if you're on the ruler. If you tap the Q key on each square, you can actually track the movement. So like there's your. So
Oh,
there's your
really?
holding it. Yeah. So you just hit Q on each square you want to move, and it'll keep track of your movement.
I'm not seeing anything.
Are you on the ruler or?
Yeah. Do I need to have a different ruler set?
No, it should be the same ruler. So like if I hold it, so you have to hold it down like you normally would, and then just tap Q on each individual square.
Hold what down?
Left click.
Left click?
Oh,
Gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'll go help Rongrim. Let's see.
I like to imagine like Ash is like, that's a dangerous villain, and you're like looking that way, and then you realize, but Rongrim is my he's my friend, and you.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have to make this.
Oh, love you too, Ash.
Choose, Spider-Man.
Alright, I guess that's the best I can. I guess I can sprint up next to him if I don't attack, right?
That's correct.
So I guess I might as well just go stand next to him. And can't attack at that point, but alright.
All right, Rongrim, it's your turn. You're burning a bit. When that thing splashed acid on you, you were able to pull your arm up just in time to cover the bulk of your body. But you know, you can see like the actual metal is beginning to kind of like burn up a bit.
Right. Let me see.
Eerie, you're on deck. Eerie and Nyx.
Yeah. Okay. Force ballista.
Okay, go for it. 16 to hit for 7 force damage. Oh, let me check the angle. Are you pushing? Or you're pushing? You were right here. Okay, so it does not hit Ash. It just gets pushed in that direction. But it's still like some of it's kind of falling apart finally, but it's still going.
Finish
Eerie.
it off, Ash.
Eerie, it is your turn. She has disappeared somewhere down that tunnel.
We're gonna follow her. Oops.
Go for it. 75 feet of movement, and Nyx, same thing for, well, if you want to chase after, you have 90 feet of movement.
Sweet.
Do I see her? I do not. So keep going. I'll just get a mouse to play with this instead.
Oh, you're playing on. Oh, that's right. You're playing on a laptop, huh?
Yeah. Okay. Okay, she's within sight. All right, that's the turn.
I was like, she's trying to stay ahead of you.
Cool.
All right, Nyx, it is your turn. Eerie is gone down that tunnel. Where are you going?
I gotta follow my girl.
Okay. Oh my god. Are we gonna ship Nyx and Eerie? Are we gonna have fanfics?
No.
I'm kidding.
I mean,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Or is he?
Wink. No. Well, you know how the internet is. The internet like ships like people, just all kinds of people. Like what? My Hero. You have Deku and what? Bakugo.
Yeah, they be shipping folks. I'm trying to figure out how the hell you came up with that.
It's like oh yeah, they realize they actually love each other. Like really though? Like no
Okay, I think this is 60,
one. Mhm.
and then
You guys are really chasing after her. I mean, kudos to you.
I think that's 90.
It is.
Okay, that's it.
Decisions. I mean, she's got tricks. It's just I didn't know if I wanted to. I was just trying to get her out of there. What to do? Oh, man, it makes it really tough. Okay. She kind of giggles a bit. Are you sure this is the way you really want this to go? And she's gonna fire past Eerie to Nyx, noticing that she's clearly the faster target. 19 to hit
It does.
for 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
And she's gonna go ahead and keep moving. And she is gonna, her bonus action, to dash. There is a limit to how many times you can dash. It's what is it? You can dash a number of times of your Constitution modifier, I think. And who knows if she's out yet. Ash, it is your turn. You got a weird skeleton that can throw acid at people. What are you doing? Oh my god!
Yeah, I'm assuming that thing is done.
Paint me a picture of its demise, Ash. You might be on mute.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. I'll just swing down through its clavicle and out through its hip, and then sprint down the cavern behind me.
So yeah, you just you bring up both hands, and it's like almost like a Trunks moment, like, and then time resumes and it clatters to the ground. Oh man, yeah, it is gone. And you watch, actually, sorry, one last thing. You watch as when it does hit the ground, there's like this blue essence that leaves its corpse, and then just fades into nothing.
Okay, we'll definitely have to back up and see what exactly that was, but right now there's money is running away from. Oh, and this is a dead end, darn it.
Darkness will mess you like that. Rongrim, it is your turn. What are you doing? You can see there's a little bit of light from the torch that was left over from this one who didn't fall into the water, from that pirate. But
Which one? I can't see which one you're pointing.
it's the light coming off of this one. This one was holding a torch before it collapsed, but it collapsed on the surface instead of in the water, so the torch is still there.
Okay, I'll go ahead and pick up the torch just to give me some lighting around here.
Okay, if you move over there, I'll take care of that. Did it not give it to you? There we go. So you pick up its torch. Eerie and Nyx, you're on deck.
That's pretty much everything in the immediate area, other than the captain that they're chasing after, right?
Yeah, and you saw, I think you would have saw the captain was fiddling around with something over here.
Yeah, we'll come back for that, I think, but if you want to start looking around, go for it.
Like going after the captain, or
No, you can just like look around and see what the skeleton guy dropped and
Oh,
whatever
yeah.
else is in the cave, while with the rest of
Yeah.
us see what we can do.
Right. So pretty much I just shout out to them, just try to go catch up with the captain. I'll try to secure everything here and look around.
Okay, I guess that takes us to Erie and Nyx. I'll let you go ahead and move to where you want to.
My movement, if I wanted to, do an action attack situation.
You would just have 50 feet of movement instead.
Okay, let's go see where we end up.
All right. Anything else for your turn, Rongrim?
Oh, no, sorry about that.
Okay. What you got for me, Erie?
Let's see. First move here. I didn't see which way she went, huh?
It does not look
Probably
like
went.
it. You don't know.
I think
If
she
you-
went
if you-
south.
If you didn't see her.
All right, I think she went south, so we'll see. All right, so we're gonna go there.
So you have another 20 feet of movement, I believe, because you moved 30 feet so far. Well, 20 if you're trying to add an attack in there as well.
See her, so I'm just gonna keep advancing then. 75, right? Another 25.
So another 25 feet.
Uh, There she is. Okay, cool. Just around the corner, but I still, but that's all I can do right now. So,
For now, yes.
alrighty then.
It's a chase. Okay, Nyx, what are you doing?
Following my friend.
All right, go for it.
Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I'm going the right number of things.
Of course. Oh, wrong screen. There we go. Oh man, I forgot to switch back to that battle cam. Silly me. But essentially, it's just you guys chasing after them right now.
How big is this cave? Jeez.
Pretty big.
And how far did you say with disadvantage?
60 feet with disadvantage.
Okay, hold on. It's the screen so I can actually, or not, I see her, and it's just lagging. Oh, okay, she must be around this corner then.
Mike, can you
I'm not going right. I'm not going around the corner. No, I just know what Erie said. So, but I do see that there's a corner, and I know that.
Oh, she
You just get kicked off.
she DC'd, huh?
It sounds like it. But that would have been her... I think it would have been her movement to get over there anyway. Yeah, because I believe that would have been her movement to get all the way over here, because she needed 90 feet to get down. So, okay. So, as for the captain, I mean, she's going to stick to her guns. Literally. Oh no, she can't. Oh well, she can keep moving at least a little bit. She knows a weak target when she sees one. Sees Nyx is a little messed up. She's gonna go fire her point pistol at Nyx for 19 to hit for 6 piercing damage. And she's gonna go ahead and move the rest of the way this way and She's out of dashes for now, so that's as far as she can move. Ash, it is your turn. Rongrim, you're on deck.
I'm gonna cut around this side. Let's see. You said if I hold Q,
Oh, if you tap Q on each square.
tap Q.
Mm-hmm. And same thing. Yeah, so like it works the same thing with your movement as well. So if you're holding down your character and you move across the grid, tapping Q on each grid.
I move. Actually, let me see. And this says 45 plus B. So I think here, as far as I can go if I'm running.
I believe so. All right, Rongrim, what are you doing?
Pretty much, I'm gonna whatever was the captain was messing with up here. I want to go ahead and kind of examine it and see if we can get something out of it.
Okay. If you're gonna be focusing on this, I'm gonna take you out of combat just for now.
Yeah,
give me
go right ahead.
give me an investigation check. Eerie, it is your turn. You can see the captain. You can see that she keeps firing at Nyx, who's
And
looking.
Nyx doesn't look too good.
Nyx does not look great, and you
Okay.
can see like she's targeting her. 22. Keep that number in mind, Rongrim.
Roger that.
And she's got a smile on her face, Eerie. You can see it even in the darkness. Crooked smile. Proud of herself, really.
Play a trap, but you know we're just gonna go for it because that's who we are. Let's see. Move up and just attempt to just make sure booming blade and just see if this hits. Or hold on, it's lagging. Okay, there we go.
21 to hit for 10 slashing damage. And I'm assuming you cast Booming Blade on her.
Yes.
Oh man, how does Booming Blade work again? I know it's like she can't.
I think you have to make a. Let's go see.
But the target willingly moves before the start of your next turn. Oh motherfucker! But she doesn't know that. So what she's gonna do first is, because now you're close enough to her, she's gonna go ahead and make 2 longsword attacks. 18 to hit
That does hit.
for 9 slashing damage.
Think about that really quick. Okay.
Oh no! Oh, okay. It wasn't a natural 20. I thought it was.
Okay.
22 to hit for 6 slashing damage.
Is it 2 hits?
Yeah. So the first hit was 9 slashing damage, and the second hit was 22 for 6 slashing damage.
Is it possible to cast shield, or do you have to declare before I know how much damage that is?
You can declare it.
Okay. Cool. Let's say like I didn't want to do that.
You cast it for both attack. Oh no, that's right. Once you cast it. So let's see. Your AC is so +5, so 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So the second attack does hit. So, but the first attack, like you go ahead and you reach out, and this arcane shield just appears, and the sword bounces off the first attack, but she just tries to follow through. So give yourself back 9. So the first attack was 9 slashing damage. Ignore that, but you still take the 6 slashing damage from the second attack. And she's going to go ahead and move because she has no idea that you did something to her, and go ahead and roll your Booming Blade attack.
Opportunity as well. Bonus like as well. Guess she.
Technically, yes. Technically, yes.
Okay. So like first things first. I guess she does get the booming blade, right? So
Mm-hmm.
rolling the dice, being slow. Okay. That.
So she takes 5 thunder damages. All of a sudden, she steps away. And so you have a reaction.
And
you
then,
and you have Warcaster, so technically you can cast another spell.
yeah. Let's
Oh,
see.
dude, that's about to be stupid brutal if that works.
Okay, when she moved away, does that happen first, or does,
Oh,
I
your
get
attack
to
happens
attack her?
first. Your attack happens first.
Okay, my attack happens first. So
Yes.
theoretically, I could use Grueling Blade again on her.
You absolutely could. Like, there's
Okay.
nothing. I can't think of why that wouldn't work.
Okay. I can't click on anything. I'll click on myself.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Damn.
Let's see how it goes. Let's see. So she takes the crit damage. So that's what, 13. And she keeps moving. So go ahead and roll me a 1d8. And she takes another 3 damage from thunder, thunder damage. Oh my goodness, that is brutal. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, because you did take damage. So I have to see if you're holding on to concentration for expeditious retreat. And she's gonna try to keep moving with her bonus action. Nope. So you do, after taking that damage, you did get her quite a few times, and you paid her
But I
back.
have a Warcaster, which has advantage.
You
on
do have
Constitution.
advantage on Constitution saving throws. Warcaster for the fucking win.
I'm
okay.
fine, guys.
Like you feel like you're losing it, and you just tighten your resolve. Yeah. Oh man, it's essentially eerie. I know everybody else can't see it, so you have to watch the VOD. The other players, that is. Okay, so we'll go around to Nyx. Nyx, it is your turn. You hear thunder strike twice, like boom, boom, when like the cave rattles a bit. I don't know if Nyx is back in yet.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Is it super loud?
No, it's fine. Sounds good.
Okay, because I'm on my phone for Discord while Discord reconnects on my laptop, because my laptop is apparently riding the struggle bus this evening.
Welcome to the struggle bus.
Yeah, we've all been on it.
I am
man.
so annoyed and I am so sorry. It has just been really misbehaving today.
No worries. We got good stuff. So why don't you tell me what you're trying to do, and I can move your character for the meantime. So you're still around that bend.
Yep. Can I dash up to where this fight is happening in my 60 feet of movement?
Sure. Let's see. So using your why doesn't that? Here we go. That's your.
And I know I'm hurt. I'm very
You-
close to
you are-
being in the.
You are very hurt.
Like, are you okay, girl? Should you
Yeah.
be doing this?
I was actually trying to put you right here. Can you see yourself?
Oh yes, I can. Now it's gave me like an error message and then it showed up.
That's your 60 feet right there.
Okay, and where is she at? I don't see her.
She's a little bit of distance.
Oh, is she rabbiting again?
Yeah. She. You heard 2 thunder strikes, and you see Eerie kind of like a almost like a grin.
Okay, so I can't see her from here.
No.
Okay. Honestly, that's gonna be it for me. EOT.
Okay. This fight is
I'm
essentially.
like, yeah, Eerie, go kill that bitch.
This fight has essentially turned into Eerie versus the captain. Oh wait, so why'd the captain? Huh? Wait, did the captain already get a turn? Oh, that was because. Huh? Did I move her on your turn, Eerie?
Maybe you
think you
didn't
did, yeah.
EOT her.
That was my mistake. Okay, well all that stuff happened. That's where she got to. That's my mistake. I'm losing it. We're getting late. We're powering through this. We got this. Ashleen, things are happening, and you actually did feel it because it's 300 feet. So there's a boom. There's 2 sudden just like the cavern shakes a bit.
I'm trying to get the counter, but for some reason it's not showing up.
The little thing. It's
No,
one
I
of
have
those
to hold it and hit Q. There we go.
Yeah.
And I'm being careful not to step on the what's in the water here.
You're aware of it, so I'll let it go.
That's 40. I think I moved 10 without. If you can double check where I started from.
Yeah,
I think I moved 10
I saw
without
that.
clicking. Am I good here? Or do I?
Oh, no, you're good
have
right
any
there.
more
Yeah,
Alright, I think that's as far as I can move. If I'm wrong, let me know. Otherwise, guess that's.
yeah. Okay. Oops. Oh, that's weird. Well, let me. Erie, it is your turn.
Alrighty.
And you still have expeditious retreat going.
30. And I see her. Said I can do 50.
50 with your bonus action, yes.
And then still be able to attack, you're saying.
Affirmative, yes.
Just out of reach, god damn it.
Out of reach for.
Lightning lure.
Is she?
Just like,
Oh, yeah. Because Lightning Lure's 15, that's right.
yeah. Okay. We'll just run ahead. Be-
Just trying to stay ahead of her.
Well, she should, she's trying, right?
She absolutely is.
Runs past her without like engaging in combat. Does she still provoke an attack of opportunity?
As long as she does not disengage. So if you want to, so Erie, so you still have 25 feet of movement left if you're giving up your action.
Waiting. Let's see. I'll just move forward.
All right, and Nyx, you're on deck.
Okay.
Oof. And she almost made it to the end of the damn cave too.
I mean, let's go see. Alright then.
All right, Nyx, it's your turn. You're bleeding. You're definitely bleeding at this point.
And I'm gonna just tell Nyx, like, hey, maybe you should stay just a little out of range.
So what I've been trying to do is like stay around, like I don't want to like turn a corner and then take a gut shot. Well, as a free action, I'm just here to help you carry her body back.
All right, what would you like to do, Nyx?
Hold on, I'm trying to. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking Office Space fax machine this computer by the end of the night.
All right, well, why don't you let me know what I can move you for you if you'd like.
So I'd like to move 60 feet up towards whatever her name. Tamsia. Tasmi.
But you'd want to be out of range of her gun, or no?
Let me see where I am at 60 feet, and
Well,
then
that was 30 feet. So you're right here.
no, that's green.
Do you want to move another? So you're right here. So you're right here
Yeah.
at 30 feet.
Then yeah, let's get to the other the rest of the way up to her
Mm-hmm.
with the rest of that dash, and then I want to attack her with my dagger, which since Erie is right there, I think I should get a sneak attack. Yeah.
That's affirmative. I'm guessing it's loading right now for the roll. Nyx?
I think we lost her again.
Oh no!
I see you in Discord, but can you hear us?
I was like waiting on the attack. I was like, because I don't want to roll for her, because I feel like, because this could go this could go right now. Like, I don't want to
She
take
can
this
hear
moment.
us.
I really, really, really want to do this friggin' roll, and it's not letting me. So, can you guys hear me?
Yes, yes. So, it's not
Okay, I'm
letting-
on my phone again.
Okay, so it's not letting you roll.
It's like grayed out and says not responding at the moment, which means probably in about 3 minutes it'll maybe come back to life or it'll completely crash. But yeah, go ahead and roll for me. God, I wish I
I
could
feel-
just click this button myself.
I feel so bad. I don't want to do this because if I do it, it's like if it's bad, it's good. It's like I feel like I'm taking this moment away from you.
It's fine.
Oh man.
I don't really
I'd
have a choice. So
I'd say Eerie, do me a favor, roll me a 1d20. So technically Eerie's gonna make the attack. I'm just gonna use your modifier. How does that sound?
sounds good.
Okay.
Hi, dice girl.
This computer is so fucked up right now.
Wait, BT, don't you have real dice?
I do have real dice, but I don't know where any of them are right now.
Oh, okay.
Can you grab
okay.
me a 20? Tony's getting it for me.
Okay, because I want you to have this moment, and I'll take your word for it. You can snap it to me, and you can take a picture of it, put it in Discord. Because like I said, this could be it. It could be a fail. It could, So it's like, yeah. And I know for those hanging on and watching this, I apologize, but
I'm so sorry to everybody
DM,
who's watching this.
As a DM, you don't want to take this away. You don't want to take this away from your player. Like I figured your house would be full of D20s.
Oh, we have them. I just don't know where any of them are. He better bring me my really pretty set. It's important. I hear him shuffling around. I don't think we've actually played like tabletop since we moved, so.
So it's a nail biter, holding on, waiting. Like I said, if your screen does allow for you to roll, you can try it. You can try it with that, but if not, definitely use the your physical D20.
If this does not hit, for the record, I have an inspiration from last month.
I remember. I know you've been holding on to it forever. Oh no, from last session. That's right. Yes, I know you're still holding on to that.
Hey, Morty dice.
Oh, these are okay. He has one other thought where they might be, because I've got a set here that are not the ones I usually. They came out of the Rick and Morty D&D campaign.
All right.
All right, here we go. I'm just going to
okay.
use these.
Okay. Waiting in
I'll
suspense.
call it out. 15.
15.
15, and your modifier is. Yeah, it hits.
Okay.
And so roll me.
And then
So go ahead and roll me
ahead.
a 1d4 and 2d6.
2d6 and what?
And a 1d4.
Okay, here's the 4. That's a 1. And then 2d6.
Affirmative.
I'm going to take inspiration on my damage roll. Can I do that?
Only
Oh,
on
no.
only on the attack roll, unfortunately.
Only on the attack. Oh, he just
Attack
brought me.
roll.
Oh, he just found the good dice. Fucking hell.
What's the total?
3.
3. 3 damage, even with the 2d6.
I rolled all ones.
Oh no! Let's see. All right, and let me take a look because you have your modifier. Your modifier is +3, so that's 6 damage total.
Yes.
Okay, paint me a picture of her demise
Oh, really? Hot damn. Okay.
as you go ahead. And
So I finally catch up to her.
Okay.
She pauses. Go ahead.
No, go for it. That's all you. Go ahead.
Okay. So I finally catch up to her. She pauses as she sees Eerie. And I'm gonna skid out and back of the leg tendon slice. Kind of slide. And then she's gonna yell and drop down to her knee. And at that point, as she's now within reach of me, I am gonna from the back of the neck, from her back.
Oh.
And that's just it.
And there's a very brief moment, she looks kind of between the two of you, and she goes, "Not bad," and just which
And that's it.
will take us out of combat. Holy shit.
Nice job.
Holy shit, gnomes. Oh, man. Known twin powers
We're a
activate.
dynamic duo. I'm really enjoying it.
I think, oh man, I think this is a perfect place for it. Will take us out of combat. This would be a perfect place for us to go ahead and wrap up for tonight, and we'll pick up next time, like you guys exploring this cave and like looking into what she was looking into. But I think that's a perfect note to go ahead and end as you guys take out this boss who was supposed to be badass, and you guys just wrecked her.
Who said gnomes were only good for lawn decoration?
Oh goodness! For anybody who's watching still, thanks for hanging in there. We appreciate you. We appreciate anyone who's hanging in. If you guys are watching on YouTube, appreciate you guys watching it. We'll definitely see you next time. Like I said, I'll have to see about getting the Discord link for people to be able to actually tune in and at least see what is going on in that particular channel, all the little funny inside jokes that they do. We'll definitely catch you guys next time. Keep washing your hands. Hopefully this will all be over sooner rather than later. Everyone have a fantastic evening. A pleasant